Opie and Anthony. You never know who's going to stop on by. Joe DeRosa in studio. You got what, a Comedy Central special?
Yeah, Friday night at 10:30.
Very
Comedy
cool.
Central.
Is that your first?
It's my first.
Congrats, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man.
You're moving on up.
Trying.
Finally.
Trying. I'm going to up this $27,000 a year salary into 30.
Yeah.
Into 30 by next year.
You're going to be an overnight sensation, even though you've been at it, what?
7 long years.
Yeah, I love when they do that. Wow, he's an overnight sensation. No, these guys have been working on this for many, many years, finally getting a break.
Well,
Joe should get a break.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, there's a story that is just hitting the wire. A skydiver, skydive horror for newbies. Instructor dies mid-jump.
Yeah, you get these tandem jumpers. You're pretty much strapped on the front of the skydiver, and he jumps out of the plane and does everything. You get to enjoy the ride down, but you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Well, listen to this.
Yeah.
Just imagine the horror. A rookie skydiver on his first ever jump
And last.
had to glide himself to safety after his instructor died of a heart attack as they parachuted from a few thousand feet up.
Wow.
On the way down, guy dies. You're still strapped to him. And you don't really know what the F you're doing because you're going with the guy. And now you got to figure this out.
All right. The guy had pulled the chute, though, before he died.
I don't know.
That's kind of what I'm...
Let's see. Daniel Farr, 25, who was strapped to the doomed teacher, managed to grab control of the chute and steer his way to landing in a South Carolina field. So that makes it sound like maybe the chute was already...
The chute was opened, and he had to, pull on the old handles.
Farr tried to give CPR to stricken instructor George Chip Steele. 49. But it was too late. The drop zone drama unfolded Saturday when Farr went to a skydiving facility for the jump, a Christmas gift from his girlfriend.
Hey, those gifts are the dumbest things you could do. Like, hey, I gave you a gift of bungee jumping. I gave you the gift of skydiving. Here's the gift of base jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I won't mind that much if you die.
Yeah, I bought you flying through the air with a corpse strapped to your back for your...
You know what, though?
Birthday.
You got a story. The guy's got a story for the rest of his life. He's the guy.
Old.
Is this a really dumb question? I'm amazed. How did they know that he died in the air and not... Is that really a dumb question?
He was alive when they jumped out of the plane, and he's dead when they were on the ground.
Yes. Right.
But I mean...
Somewhere in between there, Joe.
Could an impact or something?
Somewhere.
All right, it was a dumb question.
The last thing he said, I know this, was the guy... They jumped, and the guy asked a question, and he goes, wow, it's really quiet up here. And the instructor said, welcome to my world.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last thing
No,
he
for
said.
real, that's what happened.
That's the last thing he said.
Because
And then
people
he
don't realize when you jump out of a plane, it's really eerily quiet as you're plummeting to the earth.
Is that true? He said, welcome to
Welcome to
my
my world.
That was his last word.
Well, and goodbye from mine was his answer.
A few seconds passed, and Farr asked his instructor another question. This time, Steele didn't answer. Now he's dead guy.
Wow, that was quick.
Now he's dead guy.
And I'm sure they'll be like, he died doing what he loved doing.
Being strapped to a man.
Yeah.
He hated
Front to
skydiving.
back. Yeah.
But he loved ass rape.
What a great excuse to be very close to men.
Yes. Front to back like that? Wow.
Like a Cialis and jump.
Oh,
I love that, though, because it's just a way to make us all feel better. He died doing what he
loved doing.
They said that about my principal. He died scuba diving out east on Long Island.
Yeah, torn apart by a shark. He died doing what he wanted to do, be fish food.
I think he had like a heart attack 100 feet down. You got to think that's a horrific death, and that's how they spun it to us little kids. He died doing what he loved doing.
Yeesh.
And I remember as a kid even thinking, wow, that's a horrific way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Underwater
horrible.
like that.
That's horrible. Jesus God.
There's nothing
almighty.
fun about it.
How old was he?
Wow, when you're a kid, the guy could have been 40, but in my little kid mind, he looked like he was 60.
70, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know when you die doing what you love when J-Lo mistakes your face for a bike seat and you drop dead? That's a fair time to say you died doing what you love.
So he asked another question, and the instructor did not answer.
J-Lo joke, by the way. Good one.
It was nice. Realizing something was amiss, Farr grabbed a steering device and tried to avoid trees and a house. He landed in a field and tried to help Steele until paramedics arrived. Even after the terrifying adventure, Farr said what? Ed?
I'll still go skydiving.
give yourself a nice little belt for the correct answer, my friend. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is, the guy's got a good story, though. If you know you're going to survive that, I would take that deal. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Makes your life a little more interesting that you survive something like that.
Dead guy on your back?
You can never, I don't know. He can never tell the story on anything, though, because he's too close to the incident, and he's always got to worry about that guy's family getting upset.
Yeah.
He's bragging that he went through the air with a dead guy strapped to him.
I'd say I didn't even need him.
Yeah.
I cut him loose, actually. He plummeted.
Yeah.
And I realized he was just dead weight.
Yeah. I knew I was a pro. I know I could do this on my
I
own.
could steer a shoot.
That sucks.
You think he had dead guy breath just as he's trying to land this?
No, because you're dead. There's nothing coming out.
Well, it starts that. Well, you know what I mean. It starts with the rotting process.
The mouth might smell a little bit.
How
starts
fast?
getting dry immediately.
It's just the trip down. It's not like rigor is setting in.
I was going to say, how fast does the rigor mortis set in? Do you think
Jimsy?
By the time he hit the ground, they knew he was dead, Sam.
Oh, Jimsy.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
It was a tragedy.
Yes. He had botulism from the plain water.
Oh, wow. That's a bold statement. I thought he just had a heart attack on the way down.
I have little skinny teeth.
Yeah. You empty your bowels as soon as you die. So that could have been a problem, too.
Oh, that might have happened.
That's nice.
I'm still going with the bad smell thing. There's got to be something going on. Hey, you watched the Super Bowl there, Joe?
I didn't. I was on a friggin' plane the whole time.
You missed one of the greatest games in Super Bowl history.
If I cared at all about sports, I'd be upset.
You're not a sports
right now.
guy.
I'm not a sports guy at all. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're perfect for watching sports.
I can't even play sports on Xbox. It's embarrassing. Was it a good game?
Yeah, it really was.
Apparently,
I fell asleep myself.
Best Super Bowl
in
ever.
the third quarter, but
yeah, they are.
But it wasn't.
Well, that's what they're saying.
I don't know. It's right up there.
They are.
There were some amazing plays, and then they win because the guy's good with his tippy toes. It's a great ending.
Yeah, that's something that I see as being relatively new
The
to
tippy
football. The being able to do that tippy toe thing. Like years ago, they'd just stumble into the end zone, look to catch the ball. Hey, he's out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got to practice that move.
Oh yeah.
They got to throw the ball at him right at the out of bounds line in the end zone and go. No, you got to see you keep those toes in there.
Yeah.
That isn't just something you kind of think of off the cuff.
Plant the toes and
let me do this move where I defy gravity and catch a ball.
Yeah, and they're running. They're running on their tippy toes.
Full speed.
My ankles would snap right off of my body.
I dropped the ball because I got one of those cramps from putting your foot too far down too fast. Ow! Ow! I got a cramp. Yeah, right on the arch of your foot. I'd be pulling my foot up, crying with the ref waving it as incomplete. Everyone hating me.
I get those in bed all the time,
Oh.
and it's so embarrassing when I have a girl.
Right?
Yeah, when I have a girl over that I don't know, and she's laying there, and I'm going, ow, 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 ow,
I got
ow.
a cramp. Wait a minute, I got a cramp, and you're pulling on your foot and your leg, and they're getting dressed.
You ever get it so bad you watch the muscle go up your leg and you're holding with two hands in place, praying that it's not going to move any further?
No.
You've never got one of those? Oh.
Well, maybe
you watch the
that's-
whole calf muscle start moving up toward the back of your
Get
knee.
the pain.
That's
but
horrible.
not never seen anything move like an alien in there.
And you feel it moving like there's something alive in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe that's happened, but I haven't seen it. I'm going to look for it next
I can
time.
feel when a cramp is ready. It's like it's ready to start cramping up, and you're like, uh-oh, if I move my leg a certain way, I'm doomed.
Ugh.
And then you're laying in bed just going, all right, I stay no, this bad.
The best one is...
And then it just squeezes.
The best one is watching your toes try to escape from your body, and you look at it like, what are they doing?
Your muscle wants oxygen.
But all of a sudden they just start moving in directions they're not supposed to move in.
And I was just going to say, I'm so loud when I get them, and I get them at 6 a.m., and I'm in my bed F, C, F. Just my neighbors must be like, what is he? Is he murdering somebody in there right now? It's the worst.
It is, embarrassing.
I asked her about the Super Bowl just to set up a clip.
In
Arizona, they're doing the Super Bowl thing, and somewhere in the middle of the game, a porn clip pops on the TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone having little shenanigans down at the old relay station.
And Danny, Danny, what do we got? This isn't the news story. This is the actual porn clip popping on?
This audio is from somebody's actual DVR. You'll notice that the audio quality, it's okay. It's a little tinny, but that's because somebody was like videotaping their television. So this is off their DVR exactly how it aired.
And this is real. This is some guy trying to do it.
No, this looks to be the real thing.
All right, here we go.
Maybe somewhere on this drive they ought to go back to that. Now they got those safeties deep again. Second and 10. Fitzgerald in the Steeler territory. 30, 20, 10. Arizona has the lead.
Tight, but you know, if he starts bothering you a little bit, just slap his pants. Just give it a little crack. It's lodged. It's lodged in there. Hold on, let me get it out for you. There you go. You shake a little air at you. Okay, you can.
And he went to the perfect guy in the perfect
No way.
I bet you somewhere someone is furious that a football game interrupted the porn.
Yes, excuse me. I was watching some porno and...
You think someone's calling the cable company? My porn was interrupted by some dumb game.
That's hilarious. I was hoping that it was going to come in right at the touchdown. 10, 8, pull it out of his pants.
Now people, because of this radio show, think that's our bit. This really happened. I just want to stress
where did that come from?
In Arizona.
Oh, my God. That's wonderful.
Yeah. The video. How do we turn people onto this video?
This video is located on a website called fleshbot.com.
Are we allowed to say Fleshbot?
Oh, and there it is. It's just switched to the porno portion.
Right to the porno.
Imagine sitting watching the game and then it's like, what? Wait, what is?
Was that actually?
Is this a commercial? Is this one of the wacky commercials?
Did they show it pop out?
Yes, they do, James.
Oh, good. So at least
Just give it a sec. And
oh,
here you go.
Is this for Doritos? What commercial is this?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Is this the new Transformers TV spot they said they were going to play?
What is that?
That audio translated into the clip that we
Wow.
And then back to the game.
Yeah, the slapping you heard was him doing a hula hoop type motion. And it was something slapping against his thighs.
Yeah, side to side.
Yeah, is what you heard.
Is that are people mad when they're watching the game and that happens? I would love that.
Yeah, it would be great. I'd laugh my ass off.
I want to know more about this because this is brilliant for maybe a website or something. You get into cahoots with the guy at the TV station. Go look. Let's do this.
There's no upside, though. There's really no upside.
What if the guy's making like no money and this website, let's say, gets to him and goes, look, you got to put this clip on right in the middle of the game. We'll get national exposure. I'll give you 100 G's.
That's an interference. There's like something really illegal about it.
Yeah, I was going to
An FCC violation, I'm sure. And by the way, how about this porn actor? From just doing a regular porn movie, and all of a sudden your penis is on television during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's name is Evan Stone.
That's Evan Stone. That is Evan Stone. Yeah,
Look at Jimmy.
Did you recognize that?
By the way, the picture is from the hips up. I mean, down. Damn it.
Hips up.
I always get that back. I'm a dyslexic idiot.
No, when he stands up, you can see he's got the hair. In the beginning, you can see his hair in his face. That is Evan Stone.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you recognized
And
him.
this was actually, I guess, there's a Club Jenna channel on whatever service provider is out there in Arizona, and this was what I guess was playing at the time.
Oh, some signals got crossed there, huh?
It's,
Wait, let me jump in. We got Tony. He's a cop in Arizona. Tony.
How you doing?
Good. What do you got on this?
Hey, I'm a police officer in Arizona where this happened, and it was only Comcast cable and it was only the non-HD feed. But the police departments got inundated with phone calls with people demanding that people be arrested over this because their children saw it.
Wasting 911 time because what are the cops going to do? There's porn on my TV. All right, well, come in and shoot your television.
Makes the Janet Jackson thing look
Yeah.
like it was nothing,
Dude,
huh?
yeah, first it was Janet, now it's some guy's
Oh, this was only a local thing.
Imagine if it wasn't local, though, and that went out all over everyone that was watching the Super Bowl.
That's what I thought he meant at first. And I
Oh.
was like, now I wish I would have watched the game.
Women calling, demanding that penis replace their husbands. Like, officer, could you shoot my husband's? Find that gentleman.
Wow.
A good boy, Evan.
Jesus God.
Hey, we could get this done. Eric, I'm not even going to say where you're from, but you work in TV, and if someone offered you money, you would do this, right?
Yeah, if someone offered me enough money, I would definitely. I barely make anything.
And this is easy to do, right?
It would be very easy.
Wow.
It depends. If you're in match control, it's the slip of a finger. If you're in tape, you just pop in another tape.
I'm telling you, I'm surprised this hasn't happened more. You get some guys that make no money, and you go, hey, let's do this thing.
It's happened by accident. There was a guy at the CBC, his foot slipped, and he punched up porn.
Know why? Because these guys are watching porn. They're bored. They're in the control room. They have to be the guy that has to work Super Bowl Sunday, so they got something else on one of the monitors.
Never thought of that.
And all of a sudden, you hit the wrong switch by accident, and then there you go. Everyone's checking out what you're watching.
I worked in TV before comedy. I don't think it's that easy to do, man. A control room sometimes has several people in it. You know. If it was that easy, why, like you just said, why wouldn't people be pulling this?
Why hasn't this happened before?
It's all in your position. If you can do it and not get caught, I work with 10 other people. They wouldn't know who did it.
And you tell the other guys, hey, I got it. Why don't you guys take a break? I'll watch the control room for the next hour.
That photo is depressing me, by the way. It's a still photo of her sitting there, and Evan is standing up, and you can only see him from the waist down. And he's not even. He's completely in I just woke up state. He's not ready to have sex. And it still dwarfs me when I am ready, and it's depressing.
Yeah, he's just kind of like it's like he just woke up, and it's behemoth.
When I look at that photo, I just think it's amazing. I automatically think that like the girl I'm dating would leave me in a second for that.
Yeah.
Women don't put as much focus.
They would.
The girls,
of course they would. I'd leave me for that.
The girls say it's not about the size, though, Jimmy.
Yeah, but he's a professional. He has sex too. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't. It's not just big. Yeah. He has sex for hours.
Wow.
For money. You can stand on his legs and do whatever you want. They give it to you right.
On his legs.
They give it to you proper.
That move.
I've been depressed about size lately because I've been very much enjoying the BBWs on.
Oh really?
Ew.
No, not
big beautiful whales.
Women, Jim. Women. Have some respect, please.
You like fatties?
Not fatties, but like I like a little chub, big-breasted. You know what I mean?
Why?
Plump.
I don't know. I just kind of like it sometimes. But like I am not well endowed enough to ever satisfy. You need to be
one of these beasts.
You know what I mean?
You got to get past all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's a lot of that you got to get past before you're getting to the areas that she's like wants you to get to.
Before you get to the goodness.
Yeah. So, with a skinny girl, you're immediately there.
The goodness is pretty much on journey. The goodness is pretty much on the outside.
Yeah.
I need a girl who's just getting over an eating disorder, just right there teetering on collapse.
With a fat girl, it's like standing on the lip of a volcano and looking down and trying to punch the lava.
Yes.
By the way, I liked how that TV guy's insight into the scheme was the whole trick is not getting caught.
Yeah.
Is that what the trick is?
Well, is that it?
We got another guy. I work for satellite operations at CNBC. We always play around with this stuff off air. So I guess they kind of like mix in their own, like make their own little show. Bless you. There's a bunch of people that saw the clip. Let's take a couple more of these. Jason, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good
Jason.
Evening.
Hey, I'm from Long Island, stationed out where this happened. And I'm watching the game with my 3-year-old daughter, and my wife's on the computer, and she's like, "Did you just put porn on? Did you just order this?" I said, "No. What the hell? What? The remote's over there." And she's like, "No. Turn it off."
This is a terrible story.
I've never heard.
Dude, it's not like the story's like bad. Like you're just telling what happened, but you tell an awful story.
This is about porn during the Super Bowl, and you're wrecking it.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, so then, she said you put on porn. I was like your delivery stinks, your timing's awful, your description is horrid.
He's got all the elements, they're just there for him.
All this stuff is there. It's like you stepped up to where an artist had all of his stuff, his paints, the canvas, and you just picked up the brushes and just slapped it on and made crap. Whereas an artist could have made something beautiful with the same exact tools.
I apologize, guys.
All right,
Okay.
no worries, Jason.
What happened at the end, Jason?
No. We'll cut our
Did
losses.
she say we eating guacamole? What happened?
Let's go to Brad in Arizona. We'll try another one. Brad, save us, Brad.
Brian.
Brad.
All right, Brian.
Can we hear the story? Brad.
It happened twice. First time it was the clips to the porn.
Yeah.
And they had it on for like 10 seconds, and then, I don't know, guess they messed up, and that was that.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
Jeez.
wonderful.
Riveting.
Yeah, let's go to
just
Wow, is there a pizzazz filter on the phones?
now.
Just removes it. Oh my God! What lackluster human beings!
yeah,
I know
damn.
it was porn. And,
It shocked them so much they can't even speak.
Now all I want to do is go to the phones, though.
I know.
Jeff in Indiana. Jeff, save us, please.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Jeff.
Wanted to say, you got to take your hats off to this guy. He pulled the ultimate Tyler Durden.
Yeah, a little Tyler Durden action in Arizona,
yeah.
right?
And a frunkus.
6
I
R's.
can
Let's
see.
not
of
forget.
course, anything more is queer.
Energy
Yeah,
level
well,
up.
What are you going to do? All right. Well, enough of that.
That first guy sounded like he was doing coke and he couldn't get the
Yeah.
words. My wife.
Yeah, I know. You've had conversations with people that are doing coke and their jaws grinding and they're just babbling with a story you don't want to hear. Or
I've
care
noticed
about.
that from conversation I've had with people that actually have done it. And
Yeah, that's it. Conversations had in the mirror.
It's
We got an update.
despicable.
Comcast is offering $5 discounts for everybody that saw the porn during their Super Bowl.
Wow, $1 for every 3 inches.
You are good at math, Jimmy.
Thank you. When it comes to genitals, I was voted second most likely to guess girth.
Who was first?
My father.
Oh,
He's not gay at all, but his nickname was Size Queen Norton. And I was Size Queen Junior. It was so hard following in his filthy shadow, his oniony smelling shadow.
Joe DeRosa.
That's what happens when you work on the fly, folks.
Headline is Comedy Central special this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's it?
10:30 on
All right.
Friday.
Good
Yes.
enough. Hey, I think we saved the best story for last. 911 call to the cops. This is a good one. This is a good
what makes
one.
it so special?
We'll tell you after the break, Anthony.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Who fan Joe?
Say again?
You like the Who?
Man, they're all right. I never really got into them. I respect them, but
What?
don't get upset.
Good boy, Joe.
Jimmy doesn't like the Who either.
Every time you say that, somebody starts yelling at you.
Very overrated.
They're kind of boring.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know?
Really?
A couple good tunes.
You know.
Anthony's with me on this one. The Who, right, bro? Come on.
I was a giant Who fan back in what they call the day.
Yeah.
I like the day.
I just got annoyed at watching Townsend do this move over and over.
Yeah.
Swinging the arm thing.
He's supposed to be impressed that he's strumming a power chord over and over because he's doing a,
You see the Springsteen thing where he almost strangled himself with his own guitar during the Super Bowl?
No, what happened?
You didn't see his thing?
No.
He's trying to do his Pete Townsend thing, but somehow he like swings the whole guitar around his neck.
Oh, yeah.
Then
I've
plays a
seen that
note and
move.
swings again. That's his thing. I used to like the Roger Daltrey swinging the mic.
The mic, he'd swing it out over the crowd.
Yes.
You know what's
Pull
so
it
funny?
back.
I watched a Springsteen concert on like VH1 Classics the other day, but it was only from a few years ago.
Yeah.
And the band comes out 2 at a time, and the last 2 guys that come out are Springsteen with Clarence, the sax player. And I was like, what the hell is Clarence going to do? They don't have sax in the music anymore. And they rip into the first song, and Clarence is sitting there with like a triangle. Just he clearly, they were just like, you could do this and we'll still pay you,
Yeah,
buddy.
they kind of did like take the sax out of his.
There hasn't been saxophone in a song since '89, I think.
There for the classics.
He played the halftime show, and they made sure like
Yeah.
Clarence had his sax thing working.
Well,
I think they
old
chose
classics.
songs where Clarence could, join in the fun.
It's weird too seeing Max Weinberg on the drum. Like it just doesn't look right anymore.
It doesn't. He looks like your father.
Yeah, it looks like your drum teacher.
Yeah, I know that's hack to say, but he kind of has that very nerdy look now.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you're
just
just
gonna
so
teach
used
you.
to seeing him on Conan.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, wearing a suit.
Weird,
and,
yeah.
and he always plays like the nerdy sort of. He's the nerdy butt of the joke. You know, it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
not
weird.
the rocker guy.
Doesn't he? And doesn't he play drums old school too? He's kind of like the.
Yeah, with that Gene Krupa.
Finally,
yeah, Gene Trooper technique. It's like anything from a drum manual from like 1955.
That's what I mean.
That's how you look. Yeah.
He's a.
And now you just hold the drumsticks like hammers.
Smashing.
Go nuts.
The drum
You don't
head.
go to Max for rock. You go to him to learn how to do a paradiddle, and that's it. And you move on.
That's what someone's saying here, Kevin from Connecticut. The Buddy Rich School of Drums.
Yeah.
Buddy Rich, man, he was the best.
He looks like every song is going to start with dun 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 dun. dun.
Yeah.
Joe DeRosa in studio. You might be onto something. Brooklyn Ace, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? They had him playing the cowbell on Sunday.
Oh.
So the Springsteen performance is being seen by millions, if not close to 1 billion people, and there's Clarence with the cowbell.
The only instrument a little less nerdy than the saxophone at this point. Well, you play cowbell.
Anyone could do that.
Anyone
can play a cowbell.
Go saxophone, cowbell, tambourine.
Saxophone not as nerdy, my friend. Come on.
I used to play sax, dude. It's pretty nerdy. I played it in halfway into high school.
They always dip down and they dip right back up on the high. They go way back
you gotta
up.
rock back and forth with your saxophone.
More nerdy is the French horn.
French horn.
And what about those kids you went to school with? And like we all tried music, right? I tried being a drummer. What about the guy with the massive bass that he had to walk around school with?
Who wants to take
the upright bass?
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
But who wanted to take that home? You saw these poor bastards carting this giant sarcophagus home with them, and then back to the school.
Yeah,
this is someone like trying to get on the school bus.
Right.
Like to play a flute.
All right.
You got that little case, fits anywhere.
I was so jealous of the flute players because I switched to drums and it was, oh my God, dude. You took it just about pain.
I brought my stupid drumsticks to school every day. It was easy. And then, we all had to wait as bass guy had to like haul his huge instrument onto the school bus. But got its own seat and everything.
It did.
Drums and guitar were the only way you could be in the jazz band and still potentially get laid.
That was like your rock connection. You're not going to get to rock band with the French horn.
Yeah, that was your only hope. French horn, tuba. People played tuba.
That's another one where you're carting around just a giant piece of brass. I have brass with me in this case that was the weirdest shaped case ever, the tuba case. It's not convenient.
It's like blowing into intestines.
It's an
But the tuba case you could take a nap on. It was very nice. Put that up against the wall and lean back.
Very inconvenient.
You're good.
There you go.
All right, where are we? Oh, the 911 call. So, Sam, what do we got on this? You and Danny tell me this is pretty damn good. This is good stuff.
Well, yeah, I guess this guy got pulled over by the police, and he thought that they were harassing him because they were telling him to get out of the car.
Well, they were then.
Yeah.
Man.
So he called 911.
He calls 911.
On the police.
But the cops are there. So he thought new cops were going to show up and be sympathetic to his cause.
I love this guy.
And while the two cops are fighting, he could leave maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a fan of all cops, but I like this particular guy.
This guy.
This takes balls.
Why call more cops?
He's pulled over by one cop. And in the end, this one guy has 7 cop cars.
This is the dumbest son of a bitch ever.
I love him. You gotta love him, though.
You don't call the cops on the cops. They're not gonna help you.
We got pretty good audio as he's calling other cops as the cops on the scene are harassing him. Yeah.
You can hear it in his voice. He's got like that thing that he thinks he's doing the upright thing. Like, no, you can't push me around. I'm a citizen.
You know, these people that think they know the law when the cops pull them over, the cops don't want to know about your knowledge of the law or anything. Tell it to the judge is what they say. They are there to do their job, which if they deem you arrestable, you're getting arrested. Cooperate. If they want you to step out of the vehicle, step out of the vehicle. Don't start saying, my rights tell me blah, blah, blah. Take it up with someone later, because at that time, you lose. There's no way you win.
Is there a stipulation, though, that if you don't say something then, later you go, but my rights? And they go, well, why didn't you say something?
The best thing you can do is shut your mouth. Be courteous as a son of a bitch and do whatever they say. And if they want to cuff you and take you to jail, arguing isn't going to help. You're going. So go. Just go. Or you're going to get a resisting on you. You're going to get other stuff. Just leave.
This audio is amazing.
Yes, Jimmy?
We got to
get a
get
funny face at me.
No, not at all, actually.
We got to get to this audio.
By the way, those are just white man rules. Yeah. I just spelled it. I don't know what the black people do. I don't know their rules.
I got to cut you short because this audio is way too good, and it's going to take some time. Here we go. Guy says he's being assaulted by police officers and wants more police to come.
More cops.
911, are you still there? Yes, I'm being assaulted by an officer on I-4. Please call my wife. I'm being assaulted and call a lawyer. And I'm being dragged out of my car. This is ridiculous. I'm being assaulted. He's yelling at me and grabbing me, and he has maced me once. Okay? This is not cool. Get Channel 2, Channel 5, Fox 35, all of them down here. This is crazy. This is insane.
Now, as he's talking, are the cops messing with him right there?
Yeah, they're trying to get him
out of the car. And like nicely, obviously you could tell by his phone call, they're not really jostling him that much. Yet. Because they will usually start with, sir, please get out of the vehicle. Get off the phone, get out of the vehicle. Yeah. Sir, get out of the vehicle, get out of it. And with this guy is just being an ass. He's on the phone. I love when these idiots are on the phone. We had another one where some woman was on the phone. And she's like, complaining that she's not getting out of the vehicle, and then they tase her.
Can we find that clip?
It is fantastic.
And then you want to talk about an attitude adjustment.
Oh!
She went from surly to behaving.
Oh, that is
in a split second.
That is a jolt of behavior that they give you.
There's nothing better than watching somebody get tasered.
Oh, he refused to give his license and reg. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, it continues with this. The guy starts telling police he's not a threat and starts screaming.
Yeah, we have several units on the way.
Good.
Okay.
Great.
Can I have your name,
dragging
sir?
me out of my car.
Can I have your name, sir?
Goodbye.
Okay.
No, I'm going to hold the phone as long as I can.
Sir?
Dude, I'm not even fighting you.
It's like taken.
I'm not even fighting you. What do you want?
Okay, sir, you need to listen to what the trooper's saying. Sir?
Put him on my foot.
Sir?
I'm not
Listen to what the trooper's saying.
I'm not a threat. You're not all afraid. Do not do it.
Sir.
This guy's beating it. Oh! He turns into a chick.
Sounds like Eastside Dave.
That is great.
Only a few will get that, but
oh, what an ass!
There's nothing better than listening to pain turn a man into a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You can see in the video the cops have him pinned down to the street, and then all of a sudden 4 more cars come running up, and all of them cops get
just
out of the
pounce
car.
on them.
Yeah, of course.
And they're the cops he called.
Oh,
the cops he called.
He thought those other cops were going to swing him like Serpico.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, these cops are dirty. All right, let's get it in order.
Yeah, hey, IAD, get off that man.
They came in, they go, oh, this guy's half beaten already? Great. We'll step in here.
What an ass. This guy is the dumbest individual. Yeah, I need more cops to beat me. Yeah, there's some of me that doesn't have road rash yet.
You're calling more cops to just beat you.
That's like if 10 Crips are beating you up and you're like, bring more Crips to stop these Crips.
Stop the Crips. I want more Crips.
The other Crips won't approve.
Yes, they'll say that I'm a citizen and you should let me be. What a deluded idiot this guy
Idiot.
That's what the operator said. She was like, well, I'm sending like 4 more cars. And he was like, please do.
Please do.
Please.
Thank God. We'll get to the bottom of this. And then the cops pull up anytime. I've watched so many cop shows. Anytime an officer is struggling with a man on the ground and more cops pull up, do they A, sit and watch, B, stand back until the officer needs assistance and then step in, or D, A, B, C, C.
You forgot C. You forgot C, you dumb MF.
Yeah.
The wheels are coming off.
Yeah, for me.
The wheels are coming off.
Yeah.
Well,
911, 911, I'm a frat girl getting gang raped in a house right now. Could you call more frats,
we
please?
need more frat boys. And of course it was
C.
The line is
jump out of the car and plant as many knees into the back of the guy's neck as possible.
D was possible too because if you had A, do nothing, B, wait till the officer needs help. C could have been, do they wait and see who's at fault? If the
because it could be the officer because the guy called the
so they don't know who to help.
Yes.
They may have to help the guy.
Right.
And then D, get out of their cars and begin bashing the suspect.
Pummel the man.
Steve
Martin dropped something.
What? Stephen S. from Bay Shore writes, he writes, I'm a taxpayer. I demand to be taken directly to death row. We got the last part of the phone call here.
I have like 7 units en route right now.
What the hell? Get off of me! I said, get off of me! I don't have anything.
Sir?
I haven't done anything. Good Lord.
Hello? Are you still there, Orange County? Yeah, I am. Okay, I think his cell phone disconnected.
It was weird. 20 cops were stomping his head and cell phone.
Operator, I think
We
we've
lost the
been
call.
disconnected. Guys, just pummeled.
Yes, he's got a friends and officers plan on his phone.
There you go.
He has a black iPhone. Okay. To the bench.
That's all right.
Oh, what an idiot.
Yeah.
That's
what
awesome.
an idiot. Just more cops.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Well,
it really
he
is
and
awesome.
you could tell by listening to him that the guy was at fault because he's such a dumbass.
Yeah.
He deserves the beating he got.
Well, here's the thing. It says in the story, he was doing 72 and a 65. How did it even escalate to the cops dragging him out of the car? Like, unless he was being a douche.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? From the jump.
He
You know?
refused to give a license and registration.
He was barely
So, right off the bat, he's being a douche that the cops do not like guys like this.
And it's like you said, the first thing out of his mouth was probably, I know my rights.
I know my rights. Let me recite to you the law because all right, I got to punch you.
I was not speeding.
If I was
Yeah.
a cop, that'd be my trigger phrase. I know my rights. That would send my arm instinctually to my nightclub.
Oh, that's
or my
it.
billy club
The stick,
immediately.
Just give not even a swat with it because he's in the car. Just poke him in the head with the end of it.
Yeah.
Bonk! Ow! That's brutality. Where's my phone? 911. Hello, He must have been laughing like, do you know my buddies are going to show up? The guys that we goof about idiots like you are going to show up, and we're all going to beat you.
It's the equivalent of a heckler to a comedian. When comedians sit around and go, dude, this lady tried to heckle me. I literally made her cry and walk out of the room. That's what those
she would
cops
be
are doing
screaming,
right now.
bring more comics on stage. They'll goof on you, I bet. And then the comics come out, and she's just dead. It's the dumbest thing this guy could have done.
We got that clip to end this? Did you guys find it? Oh, we're trying to find it. That clip you're talking
woman,
about.
the lovely woman that was
reminds us
cooperating
of
so
one of our
much.
favorite clips.
If you don't cooperate, and I've heard this from like Keith Robinson and Patrice, a couple of the other brothers, when they talk about when they get pulled over, they have an instant attitude, and they say like Keith is adamant about it.
Keith especially.
And
It's terrible.
He's not unapologetic about it. He doesn't care if there is no reason. If he gets pulled over, he's just like, "Why are you pulling me over, mother?"
Yeah.
And he'll just start cursing at the guy. It's like, no wonder you're on the pavement with your face just getting grinded away and getting the cuffs put on.
I think he's mellowed with age a little bit.
Has he?
Yeah, his son's getting older. I think he doesn't, he doesn't want his son to see his dad getting beat up.
Hopefully he can pass that on to his son.
Yeah, and Keith's probably got osteoporosis by now. What is he, 67 years old?
Mellowing with age.
We're running out of show, but we want to sneak this clip on. Yes, E-Rock.
Well, actually, there's two clips. There's one where the lady says she's cooperating and they tase her anyway.
Yeah.
And there's
But she
another-
wasn't. I saw that clip.
Yeah, and then there's a lady in Florida who was on a cell phone and was ignoring the cop. And they
I'm
dragged her out of
cooperating
taser.
here.
I think it's the second one.
It's
Are they both short?
Yeah, under a minute.
All right, let's play the first one.
Let it rip.
Open the door, you're gonna get tased. Okay? Open the door.
All I gotta say is,
Open the door.
I'm not drunk.
Open the door.
My husband out of the car.
Open that door right there, you're gonna get tased. You hear
Instant
me?
cooperation coming up.
Okay, get out. Okay? Go ahead and get out that door. Thank you.
No problem. You don't have to touch
Yes, I
me.
do.
No,
Step
you
out of the
don't.
car,
No,
ma'am.
you don't.
Step
I'm
out.
getting out of the car
Get out of the car.
voluntarily.
Step out now.
Okay, so you
now.
get off
Step
of me.
out. Get out of the car.
You,
Step out.
you can get off of me. I'm
Get
getting
out of
out
the car.
voluntarily.
Step out.
I'm getting out voluntarily. You
Okay,
can get
get out.
off.
Ma'am,
So get
right
off
now
of
you're
me.
under arrest.
So, okay, get off of me.
You are under arrest.
That's fine. Get off of me. I'm getting out voluntarily.
Are you gonna step out?
I'm getting out. Fine. She's getting out
Put your hands behind your back.
Look, all I gotta
Put
say
your hands
is,
behind your back.
I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back. Now, put your hands behind your back.
Marge Simpson.
She sounded like she hit the first hill on a roller coaster.
That is fantastic. They got her out of the vehicle. She stepped out, but they were arresting her, so they grab her to put her arms behind her back, and she's like, "Don't touch me." Like, no, you're under arrest. We don't let you put your own cuffs on, you know? So she's like, "Don't touch me," and she starts fighting. Man, when that taser hits, all right, hands behind the back, whatever you say.
Dude, as soon as he said two things, as soon as he said taser, I'd be like, okay,
whatever.
Forget it. But how excited was that cop just being like, I said it. I did the rule book thing that I had to do. I said, you're going to get tasered.
You're going to get tased.
Please don't cooperate. Please, I'm going to get to use my taser right now.
Clear.
You got to think that's what they're thinking. We got to get the last clip on,
let's get
too.
this one, too.
These are too good.
But Goodwin stays in the car, talking on her phone. Officer McNevin reaches in to pull her out.
He's arresting me. Stop. Don't touch me. The policeman is, you're going to shoot me? He's got a gun and he's going to shoot me.
3 times, Officer McNevin warns Goodwin that he will use his taser.
Get out of the car or I'm going to tase you. The next street off the sequence. You're stealing. Now, put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Do it now or you're going to get tased again. It's over and done with. We've been tased before. We know it's not that bad. So put your...
I've never been tased before.
Okay.
God, is that great?
Oh, that sound is fantastic. It's so abrupt. It's just right in the middle of, you don't have to do this.
We've been tased before. That's probably the deal. They go, you have to get tased once, but then you can use this as long as you say, we're going to tase you.
It's like the initiation to get your taser.
Would you take that deal?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you would take the taser.
As long as I can use it.
Well, there's also the really good. I think you might have it in your replay actually of the guy who's not cooperating, and then he gets tased, and then it's immediately okay.
Oh, that guy.
I want to get tased. I want to try that because I know it's not going to kill you.
I don't know.
And it's got it. They did it on Jackass, and it put Johnny Knoxville down for a while. And I was like, if it put that guy down, it's got to really, really hurt. Like it.
Well, he's no.
Also, the screams. Which is is the taser the one that shoots the grappling hooks?
Yeah, that's the one with the.
And then you just rock it.
Oh, that's great.
The little hook schedule.
That's some overacting right there. Come on.
It just shoots those Hellraiser pinhead hooks right in your chest and just.
And then, of course, the first tasing ever, Orson Welles.
We've run out of show on this side, unfortunately. We're heading over to Sirius XM. Joe DeRosa Comedy Central special this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, 10:30?
Friday night at 10:30.
Friday at 10:30 for Joe DeRosa. We like Joe a lot. And Jimmy's got Caroline starting this Thursday.
Thursday through Sunday. Caroline's 6 shows total.
Right on. Okay. And getting a lot of requests for our Black History Month. We'll play it again. Every day, Joe, we're kind of like giving somebody some recognition for Black History Month.
Oh,
yes.
We're being very helpful.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. I'm excited to hear it.
And today's was really good, and they want to hear it again. So here it is as we leave you. We'll see you tomorrow.
To celebrate Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is recognizing those historic African Americans without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today we honor State Representative Alvin A. Holmes from Montgomery, Alabama, whose diction, vocabulary, and public speaking ability have set a benchmark for black politicians for years to come.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it? I ain't never heard nobody complain about the beer we have. It drank pretty good.
Well said, Mushmouth. Stay tuned for more icons of black history
What's the name of them other beer? Budweiser and what else? Miller?
on the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show will return live and uncensored in moments.
You're not being fair.
Are you unhappily married? But you can't afford to get a divorce, can you? No, it's very expensive. Thought of spending a lot of money on legal fees. You're going to lose your house. It keeps you married, doesn't it? You're in a miserable marriage, and Ashley and Madison knows you're not alone. Breaking up isn't hard to do. It's also expensive. That's why thousands of people are turning to AshleyMadison.com every day to have a discreet affair. They got over 3 million members. Ashley Madison's the #1 dating service for married people. Yes, you heard right. You're stuck in an unhappy relationship. You're looking for something a little extra. It's 100% secure, completely anonymous, and free to join. That's right. Why are you spending thousands looking at divorce lawyers? You could sign up to AshleyMadison.com absolutely free. More people than ever have signed up to Ashley Madison looking for fulfillment outside their marriage. You know what fulfillment means, don't you? Some of that effing. So join right now and change your life today. AshleyMadison.com. Find your lovers here.
All right, continuing with the Opie and Anthony Show. Joe DeRosa made the walkover.
Nice.
He's got a nice little special on Comedy Central Friday night at 10:30. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for having me.
I've been watching Joe bum around these comedy clubs for years, and finally, he's getting a break.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That fart is just ridiculous.
Dude, what am I supposed to do? I got upset about something, and things happened.
The upsetness had to come out.
Don't make me think about what I did here.
We're talking about Joe DeRosa and his Comedy Central special.
But I farted before.
I like
fart
Joe.
Yeah.
You got a good scent.
I know I do.
Yeah.
It's a
Thank you.
nice, you know.
Nice manly ass scent.
It's nice and even, you know. It's funny. It's not too gross.
What are all the goods over there you got? Some kind of nasal stuff?
Yeah, because I took Afrin for a couple of days. So
How's your nose?
Better.
Yeah.
You know, after the surgery it happened, but occasionally when the allergies get you, the surgery doesn't help the allergies.
Okay. I just want to make sure the little Jimmy's okay.
I am, but it makes you tear. So I have the saline
Not that
here.
much. I don't care that much.
Yeah,
You're right.
It was a quickie, Jimmy.
Boy,
A quickie.
look, but you knew
It was
gonna
like,
get
how
bad.
you doing? I'm doing okay. Okay, good. Let's move on.
Here's how you knew it was going to be bad, because I went, and I took a sip of water.
Oh, my God. That was
Well, it's funny, yeah.
How you doing?
Let me explain to you now some of the
Yes.
ingredients. And
We got the Zeppelin thing.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I
cool.
didn't forget, Joe.
Cool.
Joe was talking about Zeppelin ripping off everybody. It's
Yeah, it was like I kept hearing about it, and I YouTubed it, and there was like a couple songs, but the story was that Bill Burr, who's a ridiculous Zeppelin fan, we talked about it, and we got into this huge fight, and he was screaming at me. I didn't know what I was talking about.
Because you can't tell Bill anything, really. Tell you the truth.
Then 2 weeks ago,
can't.
2 weeks ago, he called me and he goes, "Dude, I gotta say, man, I'm really." He was heartbroken because it just keeps snowballing. They keep adding songs and
They were apparently a huge rip-off band. They just ripped off
mostly
everything.
Mostly blues musicians.
yeah.
And it was sort of the thing to do.
Yeah, this isn't like
in the late
breaking any ground.
60s, early 70s. They sort of did it,
Yeah.
saying, what are they going to do?
Fuck it.
This is what we do now.
Well, I'll tell you, oh, good. I say this does end the Sabbath Zeppelin debate that I've been fucking fighting for years.
Have you?
Yes! Almighty.
I bet if people looked into it, Sabbath probably ripped off a bunch of poor
You may hear
black people.
bullshit. I only invented the fucking
Called it Black
genre.
Sabbath. It probably, because they're ripping off the
believe me,
black
I'm sure
man.
that wasn't the first choice of the name. But then someone goes, "You'll never get that on the album covers."
Hey, Danny, where's the Spirit thing with Stairway to Heaven? That's the one I really want to play for Joe.
That's so incriminating.
Stairway,
That's
dude.
so incriminating.
Fucking Stairway.
I never liked that song to begin with, but now that it's ripped off, it's even more infuriating.
I don't even care about this because I've always hated Zeppelin. I never liked. I've never liked
sacrilege,
Robert
man.
Plant.
Come on.
He was able to sing for the records, I guess, in the studio, and then never again was he able to hit those notes.
You know, it's funny.
This sucks.
I was watching a clip from The Song Remains the Same.
Yeah.
That's not funny, Joe.
They were. It gets hilarious. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. But no, they were doing one of their famous songs where he really is like, and like the whole time they're doing it live, he's just like, oh,
lonely, 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 lonely night.
Yeah. So it was.
I
really
think it was a whole lot of love.
Whole lot of love.
It wasn't a whole lot of love. It was. I can't remember.
Oh, it's every Zeppelin song because Plant was known to have that high voice. You'd put on the albums and listen and go, he's really cranking. And then live, it was just like,
He'd hit the high parts and then put the mic out to the audience, which pisses me off to no end. You want to hear like the singer really nail those fucking notes, and they give the mic to the audience and let them do it because they can't fucking hit it.
Yeah, at least drop it down a half step.
The whole song,
and sing, and just sing the fucking thing.
Drop the whole song down. Don't just try to drop down like the parts you can't hit anymore, because then it's like, he did, you need, and then when it goes, la, he did this, la, and brought it up from like the fucking basement. and didn't even get to the point where it was that high. It was awful. I've hated Zeppelin.
That's disappointing. And I know you gotta, if you're on the road every night, you can't.
Well,
you know what I mean? But
that's where, if you don't like The Who, you got to give Daltrey a fucking a little credit there. The guy always got up on stage and hit all those fucking notes.
He was a lip syncer.
Oh shit, was he? Fuck me then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And he liked little kids. What was that, Townsend? Fuck them. They all stink.
yeah. Well, Joe, let's get into this. You got Zeppelin with the famous riff from Stairway to Heaven.
Sing along now, because I won't sing another note.
So,
fucker. Big-headed dummy.
That was the original, right?
That's Zeppelin from 71, okay? You go back to 1968, 3 years before Zeppelin came up with Stairway to Heaven. There's a little band called Spirit that didn't do too well commercially.
Apparently
Why?
not.
It's such a great name for a band.
They had the one hit. What was the one hit by Spirit that people kind of know?
We're a shitty airline.
Well, they had a song called Taurus that no one heard of, right?
What?
But it is on a record.
Okay.
And they put it out in 1968.
Taurus to Heaven?
All right. 3 years before Stairway. Listen how close this is. Safe to say, Spirit's not living in castles all over the world like Zeppelin is.
They don't live in the Shire with Robert
certainly
Plant.
think we can buy a little bit of that one.
Yeah.
There's a black man we cheated.
Amazing.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
that
That's ridiculous.
hurts.
That's ridiculous. That was like, remember the Vanilla Ice behind the music where he was trying to defend ripping off the Queen riff?
Oh, yeah.
And he
Saying that it
goes-
was different because it went like ding, 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 instead of ding, 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 ding. You just fucking shut up. You dummy, you Pez head fucking asshole.
Ours was different because we didn't have David Bowie singing on ours.
Yeah, that's the difference.
So we start there today. We got some other Zeppelin examples that we have not done yet.
Oh, cool.
But Joe brought this to our attention, so why don't we do this today? You got Willie Dixon doing... how do we do this, bro? How are we doing this today? Are they both on the same track?
Wait a minute.
Is it a mashup?
Yeah, they're both on the same track, I believe.
You sure?
Yeah.
Or now we're a little confused here. Hold on.
It's been a while since I made the CD, so I think they're both on the same track. I think it fades. I think they fade into one another.
Willie Dixon and then Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love, okay?
Okay.
I think it starts with a little Willie Dixon and then goes into the Zeppelin. It's only 12
But
seconds.
Willie Dixon, I remember writing this song back in 1938.
Zeppelin did get a lot of their songs from the blues artists.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you fucking thieving, colonizing fucking crackers.
Wow. It was just a thing to do back then.
Oh,
There's
was
a lot
it?
of other artists that did this.
Wow.
Fucking thieves.
I don't have my knowledge in front of me,
Sabbath.
but there's a bunch of others.
Wow.
Other artists that did this.
Robert Plant, to be fair, changed a couple lyrics to be about hobbits instead, and then it's fair.
But just the way they got they're inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame immediately, like these fucking faggoty Rolling Stone writers, I guarantee you none of them ever called Zeppelin out on this.
Dawn checking in. My sister Dawny.
Dawny.
Hi, Dawn. Say hi to little Warren Dean. His christening's coming up on the 16th. I am the godfather.
Warren Dean.
Well, little Warren Dean.
What
He's going to be an indicted politician when
really
he grows up. Some scandal. Some scandals in his young future.
Isn't it Warren for Warren Zevon?
Huh? Well, I don't know why my brother and sister chooses not for the same kid.
Well, Warren's father's a music guy, so he got the Warren from somebody.
And my brother names his daughter Layla. They're just like fucking musical.
Why not?
Fucking guys, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to name my kid Spirit.
Spirit. Dawn is saying Cheap Trick's The Flame is Spirit's Nature's Way.
That's
Now,
right.
that was their hit, I guess. Spirit had a
God,
song called Nature's Way.
Spirit just got raped.
Spirit was just the fucking whore.
For all the other bands. Because Nature's Way, I know that song.
Yeah.
It really wasn't a hit.
No.
It was sort of a hit. And then
Cheap
let's
Trick
find
did The
that one,
Flame.
too. You got The Flame? Cheap Trick, The
Flame.
Flame.
Cheap Trick,
wait,
The
hold
Flame.
And that Nature's Way by Spirit.
Danny, this song that was a terrible
We
ripoff.
got-
Oh, yeah.
Was there more to that song like that?
Oh,
That's just
a nice little example. You know,
Well,
part of it.
I mean, it was just from what I recall, it was just like that. That's the main portion that was lifted. Like a lot of these Zeppelin will now acknowledge that they did borrow.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing for Zeppelin and why it's looked upon in such a negative way is that on the writing credits for the songs, it was always Page Plant. They never accredited these blues musicians.
Yeah. Get Nature's Way and The Flame. Dawn makes a great point. We haven't done that one in a while. Here's another Willie Dixon Zeppelin thing. For the Zeppelin fans, you know the song I Can't Quit You Baby?
Right.
Here we go. That's the setup here.
Not even a discussion with that one.
You know,
That's amazing.
Willie Dixon rules, by the way, man. Willie Dixon, wow, he was the man.
They should be yanked out of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame the same way fucking Pete Rose can't get into the baseball Hall of
This
Fame.
one's weird though because it was kind of accepted back then. The guys were ripping off the blues
Willie
musicians.
Dixon his ass by Led Zeppelin.
It's kind of like the same way when the British invasion was happening over there. A lot of American bands tried to sound like English bands, and it worked in reverse over there. The British bands started to try to sound like old American blues musicians,
Sounding like it,
and
totally
ripping it off.
Every single aspect of it.
And we don't want to be accused of ripping off anyone, so we have a Ron and Fez spy report. Steve Martin on Regis and Kelly. If we could take a peek at that to see if we could exploit his awfulness on our show today. Yardbirds. Oh wait, you got the Cheap Trick. All right, do The Flame because most people know Cheap Trick's The Flame.
The Flame.
No, trust me, it's the riff. You'll hear it immediately.
Right.
Now this is Nature's Way.
Nature's Way
by Spirit. The song, by the way, that sort of got play was I Got a Line on You. Thank you, Stig from Right Back. Here is Nature's Way by Spirit.
There's a Green Day song called "Scattered" from from an album called Nimrod that they did, and it is a complete jack of Sister Golden Hair by America.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
complete jack.
Green Day they come up a lot. They're repeat offenders.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have a few of their examples.
Let's focus on Zeppelin a little bit more, and then we'll go in other areas.
Oh, because there's also another band, Jesus Christ, around the same time as Green Day and everything. That just every song that they did was a ripoff. I'll have to remember.
Okay.
Foundry?
Foundry Music, yes. That was them.
The best one ever, though,
Pendulum.
was CCR. What's his name? Had to sue himself, or what the hell was that whole lawsuit about?
Sued like his
What the hell
brother
is his
or something.
name?
John Fogerty.
John Fogerty.
He got sued by the label, and then he went into court and actually played his songs to be like, "Look, here's where you're wrong." And
But
he won.
somehow he had to sue himself, or that's another weird case. If you can find info on that, or somebody out there might have a little more info on that.
See, this stuff does matter too because, like, every year in these countdowns, "Stairway to Heaven" is considered the #1 rock song of all time.
Yeah.
So that translates into fucking album sales.
Oh yeah.
And all that shit. It's like these. That's just really annoying me. This is really annoying me.
Dave the Trucker wants to defend Zeppelin a little bit. Dave, go ahead. Hold on, I don't know if I got you guys up today. There we go. Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, hey boys, love the show.
Hey. Yeah.
Lemon's song on the second album is Led Zeppelin's big problem. Willie Dixon was credited on the first album for both I Can't Quit You and You Shook Me.
Right.
On the second album, the Lemon song was ripped off from a whole bunch of old blues songs, and they took writing credit for that one.
Yeah, we got that one. The Lemon song ripped off Howling Wolf, Killing Floor, ripped off Bring It On. Oh, wait. Okay, all right. I think it was Howling Wolf, Killing Floor. We'll get into that as well. Thanks, Dave. Here's the Yardbirds doing. Which one is this, Danny? Yardbirds, Days and Confused.
Yeah, that's it's Days and Confused. Now, keep in mind that Jimmy Page was in the Yardbirds,
right?
And they did their own version of the song pretty much. And then I guess when Page went over to Zeppelin, he just kind of took it with him. You'll hear it.
And it's a Jake Holmes song originally, Days and Confused?
Yeah, so it wasn't even
all right.
original.
See,
That wasn't the Zeppelin
No,
one?
no,
that was a
the
live
Zeppelin one.
that was live Yardbirds.
Well, the Yardbirds, when Zeppelin came around, they were supposed to be called what? The New Yardbirds or whatever. But Jimmy Page was in the Yardbirds and, of course, in Zeppelin. But still, wow.
Dude, it's one thing to steal from strangers. You got to be a real
Just to
piece
give
of
you the
shit
reference.
to steal from your old band.
Hit it out of the park, though. As
Oh,
far as
he
a
was
cover
great,
song
dude.
goes.
As
far as a cover song.
He did fucking great. They should do
Yeah.
Happy Birthday to Me. Fucking assholes. Or to you, how that song goes.
Nice.
Why-
Anthony, was the band Offspring?
It was Offspring. I think it's She's Got Issues and Obla D.
Oh,
Obla
yeah,
Da.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had that somewhere. We'll find
No,
that.
no. The ripoff of Obla D was Why Don't You Get a Job by The Offspring.
Is that
Yeah, he's right.
All
Joe's
you're
right.
You're right.
Job.
I couldn't remember the song. I thought
All
it
right.
was.
Hey, we got
delicious. Thank you, Kenny.
We got another great one for the Zeppelin fans out there. Black Mountainside. Great. It's a great Zeppelin song. It was originally called Black Waterside. Supposedly, it's a traditional what?
It's a traditional folk song.
Folk song.
That's actually really good.
Like
But
to play it for you now. Here to go.
it's a traditional folk song. But Jimmy Page on Zeppelin 1 just gave all the credit to himself.
Yeah, he just gave himself writing
Even though the
credits on
song's
it.
been around forever. Here's the original. Got the Zeppelin fans fighting back. Steve V from Connecticut. The Yardbirds became Zeppelin. Page wrote it and perfected it with Zeppelin. What's the fucking problem?
It was
What
never.
about
It was
the
never
guys?
talked about as a Yardbird song first. People just credited Zeppelin with that. You know what the problem is. And also, yeah, that one song. But how about the other fucking 30?
Yeah, and what about? I mean, you know, the
Right.
first track we just heard was from a guy named Bert Jansch, and it's not his song. It's a traditional folk song. And if you want credit for the arrangement, that's one thing also. But Page, you just ripped off Jansch's arrangement of that song in the first place.
Yeah,
So
it's the
how do
same
you,
exact
How do you
words.
just credit it to yourself?
It's so devastating as like a performer to hear something. Could you like Jim? Could you imagine if like like as a comic, we talk about how brilliant Pryor was, and then if somebody was like,
I don't talk about that.
okay, I'm sorry.
Why would you ever talk about that? That's crazy.
No,
I
I'm a
think
Jay
he was
Johansson
brilliant.
fan, as you know.
But if somebody was like, oh, you think Pryor's great? Listen to this old Jackie Gleason bit, and Jackie Gleason's like, my father died in the pussy. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
That would be worth it. That would be worth it to destroy
Yes.
my image of Richard to hear fucking
Gleason.
Jackie Gleason.
Gleason doing all prior bits back in like fucking 50s.
Yeah. Did you notice The Exorcist?
Alice Pussy Sting.
Let's say hi to Ryan in Indiana. Ryan, this is a good
Hey,
topic.
Ryan.
Phones are lit. What up, Ryan?
No, the deal with the John Fogerty deal was his record label owned all the rights to the Creedence Clearwater stuff. And whenever he went solo, he actually got sued by the record company because he sounded too much like Creedence, which he wrote all the songs.
Oh, right.
He was in a tough position. He's
It sounds too much like the band. I was the band.
what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Very good, man.
He won though. He played guitar in court to show them, like he
There was a
actually
difference.
beat himself out.
Yeah.
Now he's allowed to do the Creedence stuff again.
Here's the Lemon song by Zeppelin. Well, I guess I'm acknowledging it by bringing it up, but
Yeah.
good, I saved my own self here. Nirvana, Come As You Are. Come on. That's an original song, right?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come
But
on
it's
now.
not what that says.
Come on now. Saying they ripped off Killing Joke, a song called 80s. Do we have that? So, do you have a little taste of Come As You Are first? All right, hit it.
He should be shot in the fucking head.
That's when it's in real thievery. It's fucking annoying.
We could continue this for a while, but I think we should wrap it up with this. It continues to this day, and this suit was settled recently. Coldplay has that huge song. What was it called?
Viva la Vida.
Yeah, you know the song. It's been played everywhere.
Is that the new song?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
It was one of the new songs that was
you'll know.
literally played everywhere. You'll know the riff. And Joe Satriani's like, "Get the fuck out of here! This is my fucking song."
Yeah,
And Coldplay had to pay out Joe Satriani recently. And what we got here is the mix of the two songs.
Okay.
You'll recognize the Coldplay right off the bat here.
The mix. Yeah, this
Okay.
is that's that
So,
together.
wait, we had it
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
else,
yeah,
and I
wait,
couldn't
wait,
find
hang
it.
on, hang on.
We'll end with that because that's really good. It might be on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's there.
All right,
Do-
yeah.
yeah, do track
This is way
26.
better. Okay.
And then play the other.
Yeah, then the other thing's amazing. So, which one is this? Coldplay first?
Yeah, this is the original Coldplay, Viva la Vida, which was released
You know
just last year.
You know.
Okay.
You know.
Jerk off guitar, you got a hit.
Right, you can make a lot more money if you have the singer, dummy.
Why doesn't anybody want to hear me play guitar for 12 tracks?
Good job, Gary Hoey.
Sucks.
Yeah, way to go, Joe. So then somebody took the 2 songs. I would love to give him credit. I don't think it's on the disc. No,
Robert Plant.
Yeah. And
this was just some
of this fucking heat off of me. Did you hear about Coldplay?
somebody mixed the 2 songs, and it sounds like Joe was meant to play along to the song. Listen to this.
Okay.
That's that other guy.
Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Steve Vai. They're all the fucking same.
Fucking Yngwie Malmsteen.
That guy is good.
Shut it.
He's a guitarist.
I just saw an interview with him.
Oh, he's such a dope.
On that Eddie Trunk show.
Oh, Florentine.
That metal show. Yeah, and Florentine's on it too. They just sat and debated Metallica's album for a while. I was sitting there watching that. Holy shit! Listen to these guys.
I was YouTubed some Yngwie Malmsteen guitar lessons, and like the most beginner thing that he will teach you how to do is so lightning fast that you would need to be playing guitar for like 7-8 years before you could even attempt to do the things that he's doing.
How good is Yngwie? Like, I mean,
he's very good, but
it's all that scale shit.
Yeah, it's very technical, and he's also very repetitive. So you know, while he is extremely talented and he's lightning fast, if you buy more than one album of his, you've probably bought one too many. So.
You'll hear that like that whole.
Yeah, all you need to do is play anything off of his first major release, which was called Rising Force. It's called Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. That whole album I'll listen to over and over again. But then I made the mistake of buying another one, and I was like, wow, this is just it's Rising Force with bad vocals.
Who is
it's just upside down.
Well, he's a guy who a lot of times people would mispronounce his name as Yngwie. He's I know it's me, but I don't.
Yngwie. A lot of fucking get a real name, you dumb fuck.
There's no way to talk about it.
Malmsteen. He's got the last name of an accountant, the first name of someone from Jupiter. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I was in a hotel the other day, and I got in an argument with the manager of the hotel, and he was from France, and his name was Philippe. And it's like, no, it's Philip.
Hey, Philip.
Fucking asshole.
It is Philippe.
It'll always be Philip.
Hamburger.
Shut it.
Yeah, my friend goes, really? His name's Philippe. That's right. I go, if he's going to be a cunt in my country, we're going to do something by my rules. Like, at least one thing can I have? Philip, you fucking...
One more call before we move on. Sean in Georgia. Sean.
Hey there, Sean.
Sean, you still there?
Good evening.
This sounds like something I want to check out, but I need more info. Sean? Going once? No? All right. It says video on YouTube, 36 songs, 4 chords. What's that about?
Punching 36 songs, 4 chords on YouTube. I better pop it up.
The 2 girls eating guitars out of a cup.
Shoves it in his ass. It breaks.
Daft Punk is another bad one. Do you know Daft Punk?
Yeah.
They
got some buttery beats there, Joe.
I know.
Buttery.
I'm a big fan. I like to dance.
Are you a fan of the buttery beats?
I do.
I don't wait, there's a difference. I don't dance to buttery beats.
What do you dance to?
Yes, you do.
I don't dance.
Oh.
I've seen you dance.
It was my wedding. I had to.
No. I've
you
seen
were
you dancing,
boogieing
bro.
down.
Not
seen you dance.
No? You haven't seen me dance. What the fuck? Like if I'm playing some like Tiger Woods online, I need something in the background. I'll throw on some buttery beats, but I'm not dancing in my chair.
What the fuck is buttery beats? I thought you were just making that up.
I think he is.
No, there's a video game called Luminous.
No, there's
Liquid Todd on Sirius XM does zeros and ones. That's kind of buttery beats. Just remixes of songs you might know or might want to know.
Well, there was a Daft Punk thing on YouTube.
He does Daft Punk,
where
by the
it's
way.
just, dude, it's just the riffs. Like they did nothing to change. I was really disappointed because I actually really do like Daft Punk a lot, and it was just they're lazy. They're way lazier than I thought they were.
All right, can we find that video on YouTube? Which one? I know it's gone now. 36. What was it called? Then 36 songs, 4 chords.
Yeah.
See if there's anything there worth playing. When we get back, because we get the curse over here, we got the Christian Bale thing without the beeps.
It's so much fun without those fucking beeps and listening to him just curse this fucking director of photography out.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard the unedited
Oh, it's
version.
great.
It's great.
Because the news is playing it with the beeps. We don't have to do that here. So
no.
We'll replay it in just a bit if you missed it earlier today. Opie and Anthony, stay there. Joe DeRosa, Comedy Central special, Friday at 10:30.
Every knee must bend, every head must bow, every tongue must confess, thou art the greatest of all time.
Ella, A.
Yeah, we suck.
Opie and Anthony, y'all.
Virus. XM202, Sirius 197, The Virus.
Are we talking about Pro Flowers in time for Valentine's Day? I do believe we are, yes.
Yep.
Times are a little tough, but that doesn't mean you can leave your woman high and dry on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is just about 2 short weeks away. No, it's not. It's 11 days away.
Yeah,
And Danny's punching things. What the F is going on here? Forgetting won't be pretty. Order now and be done with it. The flowers they're talking about. Here's the deal. We don't really need the copy. Go to proflowers.com. They got some fine deals going on right now. The deals are going to end Friday. You go to proflowers.com, click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner, type in the password Opie when it asks for the password. What you're going to get is 18 red roses and a free ruby red vase.
Vase, whatever.
For $39.99. Go to the microphone on proflowers.com, password Opie. You'll get this fine savings. Offer expires Friday, so order now. It's proflowers.com. You can also call them. They don't have the phone number in this copy. We do this exact same copy over there. And I got to tell you, they do a better job by over there than they do here with proflowers.com.
1-800-PRO-FLOWERS.
All right. And they're going to go, how'd you hear of us? And you say Opie and Anthony, and then they'll give you the savings, okay?
Exactly.
This copy sucks and should be rewritten.
It is.
But the product
What happened,
is
Danny?
wonderful.
Is that what you were freaking out about?
Yeah, because I'm very organized, believe it or not, and I do have all my copy, which I store in a spot where I know it's all going to be.
Yeah.
So
Steve was over there before.
I blame Steve.
Are you serious? Because I wouldn't doubt it. Trust me.
Oh!
I
You're
have
on the air, though. You
my
can't get in trouble.
the correct copy for this is just missing in action. Plus the read for the next.
Yeah.
The copy for the next read is also missing in action, which was all printed out and ready for me.
Oh, brother.
Just yesterday.
I think
why?
I got to get to the bottom of this now.
Proflowers.com. They're a great company, a great website. They deserve better from SiriusXM Satellite Radio. This copy blows. We don't have the phone number for the people that don't feel like buying shit on the internet. There's still people out there not willing to trust the internet. So hence, we need the phone number for the people out there.
Those people are silly, by the way.
Proflowers.com. Opie and Anthony. We got Sam in studio now. We got electric traps set all over this joint. We have a little bet going to see who's going to catch a mouse first. So far, got to be honest, you might not get the big happy ending by the end of today's show.
No, it's not one of these things that we can plan. It's a fucking mouse.
I understand that.
What do you think it is?
But overnight,
it's not Mr. Jangles. We don't know where this mouse is going.
Overnight, no one in this facility.
Mr. Jangle going to be in the mouse so he gets down in Florida. Dummy,
I didn't know
go
that
fucking
was-
shave your head and get electrocuted.
Yeah, Mr. Jangles probably was under the fucking heel of his shoe.
How does he shoot out of your eyes, dummy?
I like to
Mr.
fucking
Jangles.
I like to fucking take a 9-iron and send Mr. Jangles on a trip.
Mr. Jangles.
Yeah, teach
Gonna be in a mouse circus in Florida. Is he? You fucking delusional ass.
Coffee.
Strap in. Coffee.
We got a mouse update there, Sam.
Water, like the drink. That's an mouse like
Shut up, motherfucker.
Well, all the traps have been set and reset, so they're all working.
Just in case.
In your spots that you chose this morning.
Very good.
And I think we may not have it by 11 o'clock, but by tomorrow morning, we could just have a three-way tie.
Yeah.
It could be.
Because once the lights go out.
It could be a three-way tie. Unfortunately, we don't have like night shot cams. We could set up to see which trap was sprung first.
Are we setting a camera on one of the
That
traps
would be nice.
for the pal talkers?
I don't know.
They can watch it all day?
What about the one E-Rock uses all the time when he's supposed to be working?
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
What if the girls want to see E-Rock?
Yeah.
I know.
What if the girls want to see
They always
E-Rock?
want to see E-Rock.
Why would they want to see E-Rock?
I don't know, because he's famous.
Yeah, E-Rock's
The famous E-Rock.
See, they're nodding out there. They want to see E-Rock on Pal Talk.
Well,
Hey,
they're all guys.
There's also something else going on now. Now, Buddy isn't here yet, but I'm hearing that he's going to lose his shit because we might have messed with his.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't like people fucking with his shit, with his
Dude, we
desk
found
and
a
everything.
fucking a mouse nest yesterday.
His
This
area
guy's a
has been
pig.
completely dismantled.
He is disgusting. There is shit over there that is like just reeks. Food, coffee cups, just everything. Disgusting paper, paper. What a world.
Yeah.
Which mice love. They fucking love just chewing the shit up and making nests out of it so they could have 80,000 more mice. And this fucking guy gets upset when his area is fucked with?
Yes. Very much.
Excuse me. We share a space with this guy, and if he comes in here and starts fucking mouthing off, I'll go over there and straighten his shit out.
Yeah, well,
because, yes.
And talks a lot of jazz.
He talks a lot of
for a guy
shit.
who will be in Ronkonkoma by the time Buddy walks in the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Ronkonkoma?
And talks a lot of mess.
What you don't understand is there's a chance that they would cross paths if Anthony decides to stay here until 2 in the afternoon.
That ain't gonna
You have a
happen.
better chance. You have a better chance of Hugh Panero moonwalking in here with a tube of Crest.
Oh, you didn't, Jimmy.
Oh, no,
Jimmy.
the problem is he didn't ever.
Oh, you didn't, Anthony.
Fucking guy.
Who is Buddy? Can I ask who that is?
He's a guy that had an opportunity to leave this facility for a nice brand new facility and said no. He had to make a stand for whatever reason, I don't even know. So he's the only one that still works here among us, even though he has nothing to do with the radio show. Nothing.
Who is he, though? What's he do? I mean,
He fucking, I don't know. What does he do? I don't know.
He produces higher standards or high standards or whatever the channel that used to be Frank's Place is.
But they still have Frank's Place over now is serious, right?
It's just called some high standards instead.
Whatever they call it now, lump of shit.
But it's a jukebox for the most part, isn't it?
No, Jonathan Schwartzman comes in and
does she?
Schwartz. Sorry,
Or
Jonathan Schwartz comes in. And,
is that the kid from Rushmore?
Doesn't he do the Broadway channel?
He may. I don't know.
He's vital to the organization.
No, that was the other guy who did decide that, leave Opie and Anthony alone. I'll go somewhere else and do my job. But this fuck decided, no, he has to stay here. And then he's got a hoarding mess over there. And he does have his chair chained to a file cabinet. I thought they were lying about that.
psychopath.
And then a big sign on the back of his chair that says, mine.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Wow. Fuck this guy. I'll stay here. I'll fucking hang out.
Looks like Carl from Sling Blade's father's house.
It'd be great if it said mine and he sat on it and it blew up.
So, Ann, what would you do to Buddy if you stayed here until 2 in the afternoon to confront him?
I'd explain to him in no uncertain terms that his fucking pile of shit that he doesn't want anyone to mess with is infesting our shared area with mice, which is not only unsanitary but dangerous. There's something called the hantavirus and the Black Plague that mice spread through their droppings. So I don't fucking need him bitching that somebody's fucking with his shit. How about he fucks with his shit? You fuck with your shit. Pick it up and put it in a garbage bag. Along with all the fucking discs and everything else that you might use for that fucking whatever it is.
Oh, shit. You're telling him.
Buddy's here.
Good. Get in here.
He's not here.
I know.
I wish I would see him walk in.
All right.
Both of them.
So do Ron Fez today.
What?
And sometime during the Ron Fez show, he'll walk in, and then you could have this big confrontation.
Yeah, what the fuck? You don't take any shit.
Yeah.
You take no shit, Comia.
Fucking 3 or 4 buds deep by fucking 11:15.
I want to see you go to town on this guy. I wanna
Oh
see it
yeah,
happen.
you're gonna see some fucking shit. I'm gonna take it down to street level.
Yeah, are you? Are you?
Yeah, which means hit the bricks.
Yes.
Are you?
He is definitely a hoarder.
He shows up.
He saves all the cardboard boxes. And he has them folded up. And he has tons of cardboard boxes.
He's one of those people they're gonna find in his apartment, like when a stack of
Buried.
phone books fall over and crush him. He's a hoarder.
Do you think he's a hoarder?
Yes.
Do you think he's a hoarder?
He's a box of pizza. That was one of the most disgusting things I've seen in this
Well, don't
establishment.
we have a maintenance crew that comes in and cleans up, though?
What?
They have no fucking maids that come
Yeah,
in
the
here?
mice.
Maids?
I thought we had guys that come in and clean the
Maids?
office.
Hell no.
Maids? Yeah, what the fuck is this?
what are
The
you
fucking
talking
Ritz?
about?
Who cleans the office?
Nobody.
No
That's why
one.
you saw the
Well,
you
it
saw
seems
the
like
mouse
we're
droppings
They
yesterday.
fucking fired everybody. They're going to keep a maid, so we're happy with the fucking dust-free environment?
Oh, yeah, but it looks like Nutsy Fagan's house over there. That's really funny. It looks like fucking Carl's father's house.
Carl's father from Sling Blade. What a shithole.
Oh, it was awful, Duval.
Oh, I'd rather sleep in the shed, in the hole in the ground.
Yeah, poor little feller.
Duval.
How does Joe Biden sleep with his eyes open? How does this guy sleep at night? Those eyes can't possibly close.
Oh, because of his tight skin.
Oh my
Well,
god!
he has a wonderful hairdo.
Yeah, that's a
isn't it
good one.
terrific?
Yeah.
That is what is called.
He got hair
the,
plugs like Anthony did.
No, he didn't. He got hair plugs when they were called plugs.
They're fucking.
I have individual follicles that were placed from the area in the back of my head individually, just like your hair grows.
Can I see?
The harvest area.
They got
from the harvest area.
They got the plugs from the harvesting area.
Yes, and then not plugs.
You said yes.
No, they're not plugs. You tricked me. Plugs were big rings of multiple hairs, like 100 of them.
Yeah.
This procedure is individual follicles that are placed in the thinning area. And just like your hair grows, they're put in exactly like that.
Sure.
The same grain, the same direction. If your hair grows in a certain direction. If you have it facing the wrong way, it's going to look silly. You're not going to be able to brush it. So they take that into consideration. The natural hairline with these single follicles, if you're thinning in the front. Not plugs. Plugs are what Joe Biden's got.
So they're single plugs then?
No, they don't even use the word plug.
Tiny
Except
plugs?
for me when I say it to get treatment.
Fucking
I'm kidding.
Biden's plugs are actually held in with flesh-colored thumbtacks. These are horrendous.
It's the worst hairdo
It's
ever.
horrible.
Isn't it terrible? He looks like John Forsythe after he got caught in a flash fire.
He looks like one of those guys that ran out of money. You see him as you're walking around.
Oh, the guys that went broke. Like, well, I was working on it.
Looks like one of the guys from Trading Places at the end of the movie.
Mortimer.
Can I see your hair?
The guy,
Oh, it's not ready for a debut
He
yet.
doesn't
It's all
show
actually
anybody.
all greasy.
We saw
I
it-
gotta wait like another 2 months, and then it'll start really growing
Problem
in.
with plugs, it takes a fucking
It's not
while.
plugs; they're individual follicles. Some have one coming out of the single follicle. Others have two, and some have three. They use the single ones on the front to really give that nice natural hairline, and then the three at a time, which comes out of one follicle, but 3 hairs. It's a miracle. They put in the like the back to really fill it out.
Is the other key difference that you have to wear a hat or a bandana for the rest of your life?
For a little like a fucking year.
little
Or something. No.
Stevie.
You got. I'm definitely noticing some things like some
Could
bristles.
you take your hat off? We don't have to look at the top of your head. I just want to see what your hairdo looks like.
No, because it's really
a
a mess.
haircut.
You know what I
or
did?
nothing.
It's so bad. I spray this stuff on.
Oh, the spray hair?
No, not
You're
spray
doing that
hair.
too?
No.
The stuff, a guy will stand over you, and it comes in a flesh-colored pump.
Yes. And it smells like chlorine.
So you're using that spray hair too?
No,
That's- what the
I
fuck?
don't know. It's a spray.
Oh, the black
that
spray
aids
that
in
makes
the,
your hair look fuller.
No!
You should just buy the hat.
No!
You should just buy the hat with the hair stapled to the back of it. And just
The mullet baseball cap.
It's fucking Mike Myers' fucking hat in Wayne's World.
Especially when they redid it recently for MTV or whatever it was when
Oh,
they came
God.
out. Oy.
No.
There's nothing worse than Fat Wayne.
Yeah.
'Cause he's just
Oh,
all
I know.
fat
Yeah,
now.
it's not a kid.
He was a fun interview.
No,
though.
no, it's oh, God, pulling teeth.
Yeah. Oh, Steve Martin's wonderful. Oh, why don't you die in a
Is he?
fucking boating accident? All right, so
No, it's really bad. But I have to get my hair cut for little Warren Dean's christening. So after that, I will let you see because it just looks too fucking
can't we see it
bad
messy?
right now. No,
That's
no.
great.
No, because you know what it is? It's all like
Scummy. You have
greasy and under
scummy-
my hair hat and everything.
That's great.
No, it's horrid.
You have drifter hair.
Yes, I do drifter hair. I have hobo hair. I said hobo.
Are you the
Hobo
hitchhiker?
Yes.
Are you going to take us into Torrid Tales with Twists of Fate?
I've noticed. It's like little bristles. It comes in. It's amazing. But it takes, you're really not going to be able to notice for 4 to 6 months or 30 years. Yeah. For like 4 to 6 months. It takes a while because you implant in the follicle and then it's got to grow and you can't fucking force hair to grow.
Sure you can.
It just takes a while. No, you can't.
Yell at it.
Right.
It's like a tree. You talk to it like a plant.
No.
Anthony, is it true if you can see Anthony's plugs today, we have 6 more weeks of winter?
No, they're not plugs. It was individual follicles to fill in the thinning areas.
Yes, Anthony pops his head out. If somebody tries to comb something, it's 6 more weeks of winter.
See, I noticed when I was on video, and then the lights right over your head, you notice like you could see a bright spot of scalp. So I wanted that taken care of.
That's why I got the black spray paint.
So that
You're good.
no, I don't
You're
get
good
black
now.
spray paint. I didn't
You're
want to
good
do the
now.
black spray paint, so I went for
a Sharpie. You just use a
medical
Sharpie.
hair restoration. I didn't use a Sharpie.
He's a Puerto Rican with a can of black spray paint.
Like in Taken, the
You
Sharpie
draw
head.
that Sharpie line in like Homer. It just has that zigzag around.
All right, let's take a look.
Why don't you borrow Liam Neeson's wig?
Yeah.
That's a lovely color.
wig.
Yeah.
We don't have to see the top of your head. I just want to like take your hat off. Like, you can even move back, so we don't
No,
have to
it really
study.
isn't because it would be a misconception.
Because I think you have like some kind of weird
What?
mullet going on now. Because
No,
there's different lengths of hair.
No, it's very like there's a lot on the sides, and the back, and then like on the top, it's very short.
So cut everything and let it
No,
grow in
'cause
equally.
I just want to get a regular haircut on the sides and the back and stuff and the front, and then leave like that area that was thinning because it's growing in. I don't want to, I want it to feel good about itself. I don't want to go, oh, now I'm gonna, you're just starting to sprout out. Now I'm gonna cut you off.
But it's under a hat. Does that make it harder for it to grow?
No, it's genetic. It's all genetic, and I take the hat off once I,
There's no
leave the
sunshine
studio.
on your head.
Yeah.
I get in my truck, and the hat goes in the passenger seat, and I drive home looking silly.
Really?
I look like a madman when I yell at fucking certain ethnic people that can't drive.
You have hat head, and it's so greasy
Oh.
and matted, and some of it's missing.
And I like try to take my fingers and pull it back, and I just look like fucking Count Dracula, and I'm yelling at people.
That's
fantastic.
bad for plugs. You can rip them out if you
They're
do
not
that.
plugged. No, I could tug on my fucking hair because it's your natural hair. Once it's in, it's done. It's a done deal. It's in. They can't come out. It's not a wig. It's not a fucking hair system. It's my natural growing hair. I could cut it, color it, do whatever I want with it.
Except touch it. They put
No, you could do anything.
They put
Brush
Anthony's
it.
hair in like the fucking pegs in Battleship.
No, that's plugs, and it's not plugs. It's individual follicles. It's like fiber optics more than that.
Call it whatever you want to make yourself feel better. It's
No,
okay.
it's not plugs.
We're
They
with ya.
say plugs.
We're your pals.
If you watch the commercial. You watch the
individual hair
commercials for it,
follicles.
and they show you what old plugs were. They were literally cookie cutter plugs that they pulled out of your head and just put on top because they weren't worried about what your scalp or hairline looked like.
yeah.
They hoped the hair that was growing would cover that up. But this, you can look right down to the scalp and not even notice. See, people think that hair replacement treatment looks bad because they've only seen bad ones. The good ones, you don't even notice because you don't notice it because it looks natural. That's why I went to medical hair restoration and got the thinning areas in the back of my head filled in.
That's what they call this?
We all believe that you got this futuristic treatment that nobody's ever heard of before.
No, it's not futuristic. It's an improvement over the years upon the initial idea that hair can be transplanted from an area that is genetically engineered not to fall out to areas that genetically do get affected with male pattern baldness.
Your method was actually one step below shaving your mustache and taping it to the area.
It was not. It was wonderful.
Sprinkling
It took
pubes on
one
superglue.
day. It took one day, and then within a week, you couldn't even notice I had had anything done. And then in time, it grows in, and I'm noticing it growing in. It's not plugs. It's not surgery. You're not put under. It's nothing like that.
When
You
do we
watch
get the-
movies when it's.
When
Did
do we
it
get
hurt?
the big reveal, man?
Yeah, it's there's some discomfort occasionally, but
Can we at least set a date for the big reveal? Because we're all curious.
well,
I'm
after
a little
little
more-
Lauren Dean's christening.
I'm paying close attention there, Joe. Because if it works for Ant,
You don't have a problem, do you?
I'm getting there.
Are you really?
Yeah, give me another year or two, and I'll be the guy yelling and screaming that they're not plugs.
You know what I did do the other day? First time ever. I bought a hairbrush.
What's that? I haven't combed my hair
I
since I was
actually
12.
brushed my hair, and I haven't done that in centuries. I just have.
Do you just brush your hair in front of a big mirror?
I sit there and play the Happy Days music
You blow
and
a-
use a comb, and then I just go, hey, it's good.
Wait, do you count? One.
Yeah, I'm Marsha
two.
Brady, 100
Right.
strokes.
100 strokes.
Do you
On my
blow a-
cock, you fucking fat whore.
You blow a fan at your head so it's flowing.
Yes,
as
I
you're
want
brushing
Fabio
it.
hair.
Yeah,
That's what I want to grow in.
that's the way to do it.
No, I just because hair is growing in.
Yeah.
I see it,
All right.
and I want to get some kind of hairstyle. I don't know what I do. I used to just leave it.
You see it, huh?
I would shower.
You also hear voices.
And then the voices are real.
Oh, okay.
They're telling me the war is coming.
Why is Sam still standing there?
Yeah, Sam,
Sam's got hair. I could show you pictures, Sam. I had hair like that.
Yeah.
So you can look forward
It
to
will
a great
happen,
future of having follicles implanted in your head, too.
Oh, how great would Sam look with a big bald spot?
Oh, it would be great.
Doesn't happen to everyone.
I would love that.
I want to put a handlebar mustache on you.
Why?
Can we get at least a fake one for some pictures?
I guess so.
I guess
so. You can look like dear old dad. His dad has a handlebar mustache, Joe.
Yes. Really?
For real.
That's awesome.
He's old school. He's had it for what, 30, 40 years?
It doesn't reject it. They don't reject. It's fine. They're in there and they're growing and it's done. It's not like gonna pop out and reject. It's not a kidney, fucko.
Sorry. Had to straighten that guy's shit out.
Wait, how come your dad has a handlebar mustache? Just
I guess
he juggles at Disney. Who the fuck else has a handlebar mustache these
He's a
days?
weightlifter in 1910.
Does he run a candy store?
No.
That's a new one. You got to add to the list.
I'm assuming it was in style when he grew it.
It was never in style.
It might have been.
The handlebar mustache was never in style. Those were the rebels, man. Those
In
were the
like
guys
the
just
old
doing
West
their thing.
pictures. That's the only time I've seen it.
Well, maybe he was like a younger guy and he saw those old West pictures and he's like, badass.
No.
Yeah. What is your dad tying someone to the railroad tracks?
Does your dad ever say, no. Does he demand rent from young women or old ladies?
He's not evil.
Never threaten tying to the train tracks.
Does he go around shutting down orphanages?
Yeah.
No.
Have a cape? Does he ever pull it up over his face and walk away very snidely?
He doesn't have a cape.
No?
Or a hat.
All right. No hat? A little like stovepipe type hat?
No, he does not. He just has his handlebar mustache. He doesn't do change very well, so he grew it at one point, and then he realized if he shaved it, it would be a change, so he didn't.
Plus, it goes really good with his monocle.
Yeah, he'd have a monocle?
He has glasses.
That's good.
You know, the
lenses.
handlebar mustache just touches the surface as far as Sam's dad goes.
Yeah.
He drinks what? Buttermilk?
Yeah, he drinks buttermilk.
Buttermilk? What the? Your father fucking he took a time machine.
Wait, buttermilk for, like all day?
Well, not like all day, but he will sit down on a Sunday and have a glass of buttermilk. If everybody's having a glass of milk, he will have a glass
What's
of
he trying to look like? The guy on the chance cards in Monopoly? Drinking buttermilk with a fucking mustache?
Well, he must have a throat-clearing nasal sinus.
Oh, shit. Buttermilk
God,
is so
gummy.
thick.
Ugh.
It's just filled with fat. You can't get more fat.
Does he like
snores.
putting salt in it?
No.
Does your family often gather on a Sunday afternoon for a nice glass of milk?
Buttermilk.
No.
Sits around.
What's the other thing he does?
Just throws it on his back.
I went. I had the THR out on that one, Jim.
I know how that started. Sam was young and he went, "Daddy, what's that in your mustache?" And he went,
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk. And now he has to drink it.
It was buttermilk.
And then it was in his mustache, so he just twisted it up into a handlebar as an excuse.
How come every time the black gardener leaves, you have buttermilk in your mustache?
Oh, God.
I didn't have a list.
Oh, yeah.
What else does he do? There's one other thing that shocked me.
Sardines
Oh,
out of the
sardines
can.
is horrendous.
These are oldie things.
Jesus.
These are oldie time things.
What is he, a hobo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's
He's
not a
got the
hobo.
bandana tied to the end of a stick, waiting for a freight train.
He's a stocking cap.
He's like that bum in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Now
No,
that
he's
is
not.
just
It's
amazing.
just that's what he likes.
There's your dad. There's a picture of a guy with a handlebar mustache, a monocle, and one of those Shemp Howard hairdos that are just greased and parted in the middle.
Sam's father once shot a man for snoring.
Just for snoring. In the Time Life books.
Is he hoping to get money off O.J. Simpson?
No.
But he is
Oh,
hoping that
that's
the
right.
same thing happens to his worthless son.
Oh, wow. What the?
No, that's not true either.
Nice.
Ah. Yeah, that is an oldie time look.
Well,
you gotta
yeah.
admit.
It's coming back,
Yeah.
though.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
No. Dude, it was
What'd you get him
never
for Christmas?
happened.
Spats?
When you would bring home a black girl, would your father go?
Does your dad stand with his hands on his hips?
How old school is he? If you bring home a black girlfriend, would your father go, "Who's the belly warmer?"
Is this really Sam's dad? Oh, shit.
What?
Sam's
It
dad.
probably is.
Sam's dad.
Where?
Hello?
Hello?
You're on the air, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, that's
Hi.
him. Oh, shit. This is Sam's dad for real.
Do I get residuals for this or what?
Hey, what's with the mustache?
Whole person, Jesus.
What's with the mustache, Sam's dad?
The mustache has always been there. I was way back when I started. I had a bit of an ego problem, so that was a cheap way to get it, and it never left.
Cheap way to get what? Like an ego?
An ego, sure.
You look important when you have a handlebar mustache. People look, wow, he's got to be someone.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In what year, though?
Well, I mean,
What
you know.
year?
Yeah, it's like that's you might as well just shave it into a Hitler.
This was in the mid '60s.
Mid '60s, it probably really didn't go. Like there were hippies and
You wouldn't believe the action I got in the mid '60s.
With the handlebar mustache.
with a handlebar mustache.
Including, you might be interested to know, Sam's mother.
Oh, Sam!
come
Damn.
on.
Sam, your dad got action with the handlebar mustache. How does that make you feel?
Awkward and uncomfortable.
Oh God, I can only imagine in the mid '60s what that must have looked like. It looked like two Bigfoot fighting.
Kind of not dissimilar to the action that Sam gets with his hair now, right?
Oh,
see?
Oh, a little, yeah.
People think I'm important because I got a unique hairstyle.
Exactly.
Did your
Yeah.
dad ever tell you, like, Dad, could you shave the mustache, Sam? If it wasn't for this mustache, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Right now. This is how it all happened.
Your mom liked this mustache.
Hey, Sam's dad, what's up with the buttermilk?
Listen, you guys don't understand. Buttermilk is one of the great treats of all time. Buttermilk. I don't even know where you find it. When I started as a kid, I used to drink buttermilk with crumbled up saltine crackers.
Holy mother of God!
Disgusting.
In it?
Great treat. So the best lunch in the world, which Sam has probably already done me in on already, I'm sure, is sardines with a dill pickle, glass of buttermilk on bread, and it doesn't get much better.
And a little view into the Nickelodeon.
How bad are your farts, Sam, dad?
Oh, wow.
Don't fight.
Buttermilk. Imagine if he was lactose intolerant too.
Buttermilk, sardines, pickles, and what?
He's shitting and the sardines are swimming upstream back up his asshole like
Part of the
salmon.
milk is the buttermilk. It's a leftover. No issue of fat. There's no issue of
We just
too many calories. There's none of that stuff. It's
Yeah.
just great stuff.
We got a picture of
Wow.
Sam's dad's bike up
That's
on.
not my
Yeah,
dad.
It
You
has a
got
big
that-
screen.
The
Yeah.
huge wheel up front, and the little one in the back.
We don't have a bike like that
No?
in my house.
No.
I got nervous that he was calling to challenge one of us to a duel.
That's where I got eating raw potatoes from.
What? You guys eat raw potatoes at your house
He
too?
told me that was another one of the great treats of all time.
Great treats of all time.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great treats of all time.
Why is that a great treat?
Your father's a newsreel.
Yeah.
To make the phone call into the show, he had to crank his phone and then get the operator to plug that jack into the wall.
Operator, get me Murray Hill 5 6262. That's Murray Hill 5 6262. Yes.
Sir, I didn't have time to listen to the news today. What did Walter Winchell have to say? What did he dish about Hollywood this morning?
All I'm trying to do, and there are a few of us around that are trying to maintain standards, even bring some back. But no, we have to be the butt of this sort of.
I don't think that one's
tawdry
going
humor.
to catch on, though. It's one of those things that kind of is just in history and kind of remains there, like the Hitler mustache.
It's a man of great class has
it?
a handlebar mustache.
That's true.
And here are our brave doughboys shipping off for Europe.
Does your mom like the handlebar mustache, Sam?
They'll beat the Kaiser.
I think.
What does mom think of the mustache?
I think she likes the mustache like my girlfriend likes my afro in that it's just been there for so long at this point.
Yeah.
She puts up with it.
She's trying to hire Joaquin Phoenix to take it off, like Nicole Kidman did. Matt Dillon. Too obscure.
Get it?
All right, Sam.
Listen, I have to go. I have important things to do. You guys,
Drinking buttermilk, eating potatoes,
just go ahead and,
sardines, pickles.
how much is mustache wax?
Actually, I don't use mustache wax anymore.
What do you use?
It's just natural.
Snot, buttermilk.
No, I used to, but that was a long time ago.
Are you running? Do you have to leave now? Are you running some bootlegged liquor?
Okay. Listen.
All right, Sam's dad.
You guys get back to more moral uplift there.
Damn.
We'll see you. Just take it easy.
All right.
Sam's dad, everyone.
Great. Boy, he's a big smart ass like you, huh?
You got called out on that one.
That's good. What did he have to tend to the still?
Everything Sam's dad does is in fast motion.
Is he going to beat you with a stitch? Because we made fun of you?
I bet everything, the most modern camera, when you take pictures of him, it's just all grainy.
It's
got scratches in it. Like a brand new camera. He's all in fast motion with grainy scratches.
I was trying to work some grainy joke I couldn't get to.
His dad has the only digital camera that you need to throw like a little tape over yourself.
Yes. Now smile.
Oh, yeah, he's got to hold that big thing.
Big thing of gunpowder. Now remember, hold still. Here we are with Sam's father in Times Square. It's victory over Europe Day. Now if we can only defeat the Japs. That shouldn't take too long. Here he is making out with Sam's mother. I wonder if a little Sam will be made today. This conversation is ridiculous because if you weren't here, he wouldn't know.
Can we bring in all that stuff for tomorrow's show and make E-Rock eat sardines, drink buttermilk,
and raw potatoes.
And mustache wax.
Pickles and
raw potato. And
Why can't you? Fuck you.
What did he say?
E-Rock said in my ear, he goes, I can't. I started a diet Monday.
Oh, he's on Steve's girl's diet.
Fuck that.
The diet will be very easy to keep with no employment, so you won't be able to buy snacks.
Dude, you have to eat Sam's dad's snack, which is
what did he call him? The
some of the greatest treats the world has
ever seen.
We're doing it tomorrow on the show.
His idea.
Sardines, pickles, buttermilk, and raw potatoes.
Raw potato and some nice saltine crackers sprinkled in the milk.
Ew, in the milk?
In the buttermilk.
Yes, in the buttermilk.
That's not a great treat.
That's what he takes with him when he takes his snake oil wagon on the road.
What does he do for New Year's Eve? Zip his ball bag up in his zipper on purpose?
One of the greatest treats the world's ever known.
Sometimes I just need to feel good. He's got a bit lighter by his penis.
Oh, shit. Who's going to remember this for tomorrow?
I will.
E-Rock, you have to do this tomorrow.
Of course he does.
Did you ever catch him coming down for buttermilk with a little candle in that little thing you hold with your finger and the stocking cap?
Yeah. Did he tell you stories about Jacob Marley?
Your dad acts like it's the 1800s.
It's a simpler time.
Well,
he wasn't even
from everything.
No,
his
It's not even that old.
snacks.
No.
His snacks and his mustache, and
he's a history buff, and so I think he
he kind of gets into that whole thing.
He just fell into
a
simpler time.
We line up this shit tomorrow. It's gonna
horrific.
Fucking buttermilk with
sardines.
Saltines crushed in it.
Saltines crushed. It's like everything that shouldn't be mixed is mixed.
And he eats all this at the same time.
Yeah, that's a meal.
That is a meal that you give like orphans in the Little Rascals.
Orphans.
That's when they're trying to get away.
Your dog wouldn't even eat that.
Don't drink the milk; it's spoiled.
He tried to sell my girlfriend on what a treat buttermilk was, and I was over there going, "Yeah, it's really good. You should try some."
Why are you trying to do that? You know what that would do to a girl?
She tried
the next day, she'd be fucking huge.
Yeah, she'd be having awful gassers.
She tried to sip and didn't enjoy it.
No. Did you try it with the crackers in it?
No, we didn't put it. Maybe that was a problem.
Oh well,
There
it's
were no
not the best
crackers
treat
in
the
it.
world has ever known if you don't put crackers in it.
How thick is the buttermilk? It's like, how thick is it? Like egg whites?
It's like
almost?
quicksand.
It has to be.
Yeah, it's got to be
twice as thick as whole milk.
Ugh.
Fucking buttermilk
dude.
is horrible.
The thought of that is making me feel like one guy, one cup. Like when I was watching that, like it's making me like that, like ugh.
Buttermilk.
Fucking
A raw potato?
Yeah, those are good.
They're not
no, they're
good.
not. They're
Not
starchy
That's why they
fucking
cook 'em.
messes.
Right.
If you want a treat like that, eat an apple.
Yeah.
At least it's sweet. It's got the same kind of consistency almost.
Who's he raised by? Wolves? His father was raised by wolves. The buttermilk with the crackers tastes like the nipple milk of a wolf.
How do you eat a raw potato? Like, what do you do with it? I mean,
Well, you slice it up or not. You don't need to.
Like in chips? Like chips?
Yeah, you could But you don't have to.
Do you skin it?
Yeah, you definitely skin it. You skin it.
Oh,
you
well,
wash
it's crazy
it.
not to, of
Yeah,
course.
now
Yeah.
salt it. What are you insane?
Yeah, you put some salt on it. And then
What do you
that's
dip it in? Vodka? What the fuck's the matter with him?
No, you just
crazy.
Cold water so it's nice and chilled, and put some salt on it, and you just take a bite.
And
of
then
a
you
pi-
and Dad
of a
sit down.
potato, eating some raw potatoes.
Watch Mary Pickford in her latest picture. America's sweetheart.
No talkies allowed in that house.
All right, I wish you'd pull a fatty Arbuckle with your asshole.
With the bottle?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
the
a
old
bottle
Coke
off the ass
bottle.
joke.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, he pink socked that cunt.
He sure did. She had it coming.
Yes,
you
she
want to
did.
fuck the funny man? Take the punishment. That's what you get, Toots.
Let's get a handlebar asshole.
Let's get the fake handlebar mustache for tomorrow's bit.
Okay.
Sam, you're in charge of this. And E-Rock, you're doing this, right?
No, look, he's all upset.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he has
now
to
he's
eat-
got an excuse. He's going to eat like a fucking pig tonight because tomorrow he's going to do this.
Yeah. You can puke it up after you're done.
Yeah.
You just started yesterday.
You can stick fingers down. You're not gonna like swallow this stuff. It's coming back up.
I don't think you'll puke. What is it? What's
Sardines, buttermilk, pickles, and are you kidding
Dill
me?
pickles?
Who the hell? Who could eat like that?
What else is old Iron Stomach like? Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
He's one of those guys, though, that can just probably drink a lot without puking. He's one of those guys that just has an iron stomach. Like,
Does he,
nothing probably bothers him.
Does he like to drink a little bit?
No, he did at a time.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't anymore.
Oh, so he quit.
At a time.
What did he drink?
Well, I mean, he drinks beer now, but not like he doesn't.
okay.
He gets drunk once. I've seen him drunk once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
What does he do? Smack you around?
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I bet he put Sam in the hospital. He went up in jail for 3 weeks.
Couple extra foot-pounds per second.
I would have him one little afro hair on his fucking little head.
Is his favorite drink sarsaparilla?
Yeah, I like birch beer.
That's a good tonic.
Oh, get me some of those headache powders.
All right, we got a bit for tomorrow. We got to take a quick break. And
Alrighty.
we promised the Christian Bale unedited before we get out of here.
Yes.
So quick break, and we'll do that to wrap this mess up. All right.
I forgot to mention I'll be at Caroline's this week, Thursday through Sunday.
All right.
Wow, this is radio at its most fascinating.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
This is the worst radio I've ever heard.
On and on and on and on and on. It's fucking boring.
It's hard to be a good listener in general, but to try to listen to this,
You're better off jerking off into a napkin and crying yourself to sleep. Trust me, kid.
The virus. XM202. Sirius 197.
Proflowers.com, just in time for Valentine's Day, and we got that exclusive deal happening right now, right, Ant?
Yes, we do. It's 1 dozen Sweet Expression roses, only $39.99, and get a second dozen free. That's right. Plus a free glass of vase. It's 24 beautiful romantic roses, $39.99. It's an insane deal. This close to Valentine's Day? Don't wait, because supplies are limited, and the offer expires this Friday. Schedule your order now for guaranteed Valentine's Day delivery. Opie.
All right, well, here's what you do. It's
Figured I'd
very
throw
easy.
it to you.
Yeah, why not? We're actually working together. This is nice. Visit proflowers.com. This is my part. Click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Type in the password, which is Opie and Anthony. Or call 1-800-PROFLOWERS and mention Opie and Anthony, and you'll get those savings that my pal was just telling you about, okay? Offer ends, I believe, Friday, so you got to do this in the next few days, obviously. Proflowers.com, password, Opie and Anthony, when you click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Or if you're scared of the internet and you don't like buying stuff on the internet still, you can go old school and call 1-800-PROFLOWERS and mention Opie and Anthony, and you'll get the savings in time for Valentine's Day. Proflowers.com. All right. I just checked the mouse traps. Nothing, Ant. Nothing.
That's all right. It's like fishing. You got to be patient.
I don't think we're going to have a win today, but I think tomorrow we're going to open up the show with some nice results.
Yeah.
I have confidence. Make sure those things are on and they got new batteries in them. We'll be frying some mice sometime between now and tomorrow morning.
Buddy's not going to be happy.
Fuck him and his
Screw
fuckhole.
him.
Well,
I
that's
wish he'd
you.
walk in
I
here
don't
right now.
Hang with him. Why
Tell
don't you stick
him a
around
thing or
and
two
really
about a thing or two.
Why don't you speak your mind today and hang around, wait for him to show up.
Do you realize when you tell me to hang around that it's so never gonna happen?
You might as well tell Anthony just to hover in midair like a bird.
Yeah.
I can't wait for tomorrow's show. What is it called again? The treat, the
greatest treat the world has ever known.
The greatest treat, one of the world's greatest.
One of the
treats.
world's greatest treats.
They're fucking horrendous treats.
I was saying
Not treats. They're awful things.
punishments.
Yes.
Jimmy, you might be able to help me out. I was saying during the commercial that could be the worst combination of food and beverage I've ever heard of.
It's crap. As far as treats go, I'd rather have castor oil and be raped with a cheerleading baton than fucking buttermilk with crushed crackers in it.
World's greatest treats.
Yeah.
What's the point of the crackers? I don't even understand.
I don't know. Give it some fucking viscosity. It's already like a gooey mess.
Yeah. That's like deer snot.
Yeah.
Ugh. Hey, you want to see?
Make it lumpy. That's what you want.
Wow.
Buttermilk isn't bad enough. I want to make it lumpy.
I've heard of crackers and milk. Like they
No.
you give that to a baby.
No.
No, people smash up crackers and milk and give it to the babies.
Stop.
That's probably what the baby will eat.
You got to see Eastside Dave. He just completely took me out of our conversation.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. It's annoying me that he won't poke his head in.
No,
He's being all
the
fucking
Ron Fez
uppity.
beard bit is over, right? Who won, by the way? I didn't get to listen to the end of the show.
Round one was just weighing the beard hair.
Right.
And I believe Fezzy won that one.
All right.
And then they had round two where they shaved their heads and added it in, and Dave won that one.
You know what? It doesn't look that bad.
I told him it looks okay.
It doesn't look that bad.
You look odd.
I wanted to beat you up, but it doesn't look that bad.
I'm so used to seeing you the other way that kind of looks weird.
He's
There was such curly locks, too.
Yeah, Ron Fez noon to 3. No, this is terrible. this is the worst look that's
no
happened
beard
to me
and
ever.
no hair on the top of your head. You kind of. They said you kind of look like the powder dude.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Only fatter,
Only fatter.
worse complexion, farts too much. The people on the I ride the same bus every day, and it's the same exact people. And usually people don't sit next to me because of the beard.
Yeah.
Now people are not even sitting next to me, in front of me, or behind me because of the crazy ass fucking psycho neo-Nazi look I've got going
you do
right
have
now.
like a really good skinhead look to you.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going near me at this point.
That's convenient.
It's convenient. I can stretch out. I can use basically the whole back of the bus is mine.
Good for you.
It's not that bad.
It's
Fezzy
horrible.
did the same thing?
And I'll tell you what it magnifies. I've never lost the weight from the biggest gainer contest. Thank you, Opie and Anthony, for making me a fatso. And it never. I went from 195 spelt.
You are
How
a little
you, sir?
skinny kid.
David.
What's up?
I went from
DeRosa,
195 to 216. Haven't dropped an ounce, Jimmy.
Why didn't you shave the eyebrows too? I mean, that's
Wow.
it's about the whole
That
thing.
would
right?
really
it
be fucked
wasn't
up.
in the contest. If it could have helped my beard results, it would have, because I was about 0.5 an ounce away
Wow.
from Fez.
How much did the beard hair weigh?
He had 0.411 of an ounce. I had 0.36 of an ounce.
Whose pot scale did you use?
Yeah, someone's drug
We
scale,
have
some
Pepper
coke
Hicks,
scale.
who's a known drug addict.
Who's a known drug
I want to ask Dave the plumber. Do you think that
Dave the plumber?
Nice.
Yeah, you do. You really do. You used to be like a skinny kid when you first started here, and I
Right.
make it sound like, and there he was up on the TV.
Yes.
He's signing autographs.
Ugh.
What
I
happened?
remember Jim Norton used to refer to me as that svelte redheaded intern.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
getting paid.
But it wasn't that long ago.
It was 3 years ago.
much
It was
has
3 years
happened.
ago.
But so much has happened
I
to
have
you.
2 kids.
You have 2 kids, a wife. You're fat.
And let's face it, my alcohol problem continues to spiral downward.
Can I cup a fart and throw it to you?
Yeah,
Will you
please.
breathe it?
Can I ask you a
Well,
question?
I don't do any more stunts.
No stunts. No stunts.
Yeah, he's not allowed to do stunts.
I'm retired from stunts.
Ronnie gets very upset when he does stunts on our show.
This time is bad.
Oh, shit. It knocked him down. Jimmy, your fart fucking knocked it down. Jimmy cupped that perfectly, by the way.
Oh.
He grabbed it in his hand, left enough space for the fart, and then slowly just wafted it under
Are you,
Dave's nose. And
Eating
perfect.
formaldehyde sandwiches?
It was a perfect delivery.
It
of
is the way
fart.
Obi-Wan Kenobi would have done it.
Yes, it was like a force push. He fucking went right to the floor.
You hear about Sam's dad and his little treat. What is it called again? I want to say it every time, but I can't.
The greatest treat the world has ever
One of the world's
seen.
greatest
One of the
treats.
world's greatest treats.
Did you hear this yet?
No.
Tomorrow, E-Rock's got to do Sam's father's treat. Basically, Sam's father eats sardines.
Yeah.
Drinks buttermilk with what? With
Crackers, saltines ground up in the buttermilk.
and pickles.
And pickles.
And raw potatoes.
And raw potatoes.
And then he chased it with gasoline.
So E-Rock's got to eat that tomorrow on the show.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Not as good as Beard Wars, I understand, but you know.
He's got a handlebar mustache.
He eats like he's one of the Wolverines at Red Dawn, just straining in the woods.
Whatever you can get.
Joe had a question for you, Eastside.
I just want to know, why did you decide to not do another season on The Shield?
Golly damn.
Wow.
Golly
Ouch.
You're going to hear a lot of those in the coming days.
Now David's had it. Now he's fucking leaving.
Really? No.
All right.
See you later.
Wow.
See you later, Rough.
Look at that body.
2-3. There you go.
That is... He could not be more Irish. You are so fucking Irish.
Dude, for a poor for a poor guy, you sure know how to find food.
He does.
He's not old, and his belly is like fucking. He's got like the body of a. Fucking...
Dave, no stunts, no stunts.
No stunts.
That's close to stunting right there.
Yeah,
He
you don't
really
want
does
Ronnie
have-
mad.
He has a body like a fucking like a ghost, like Casper.
It's just hanging.
Yeah.
He's got like hanging stuff on him.
You guys want to hear a curse on regular TV?
Yes.
Yeah. It's quick.
I think
These guys did something that was so stupid.
So let's bonus them.
Let's not bonus them.
Bonus them. They
That's
did it
not
really
even,
bad.
by the way, that's not
Obviously.
even.
He's playing devil's advocate.
But here's
with
the
you.
thing.
I
The
gotta
bonus, the bonus question, we shouldn't be talking about
Exactly.
it. It's a stupid
It's
insane.
insane.
It's a stupid debate.
Wow. Did he?
I'm
You're
sorry.
agreeing. We're leaving it there.
I'm
You're
sorry.
agreeing. That's
I'm
it.
sorry.
Charlie.
You can't put me on this show.
Thank you, Charlie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Charlie's
Hello,
agreeing.
YouTube.
Yikes, here we go.
It's my fault. Okay.
Where were we now?
Let's see.
You know why the guy was quick to apologize? I'm sorry, because usually they
Everyone's so scared.
They show these guys the door never to return if they fuck up.
I know.
What was
What did he
that?
say? He said fuck?
Yeah, where was
there's a
that?
fuck.
What was it?
CNBC.
He said it was a stupid fucking question, but he caught himself. But the N was already out. He
Oh,
was
I
just like
know.
stupid
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Was it what? I mean, what show was it?
That was I don't know what show, but it was CNBC's Charlie Gasparino.
No one watches.
That's a
that.
huge show. Charlie Gasparino. Wow.
All right.
We got Christian Bale.
Yeah, we're gonna play this as we leave today because the story obviously has legs. All the news stations are playing it with the beeps. So we played it earlier with the beeps because we were on the other side. So we'll play it, with all the curses flying for everybody, so you get a nice taste of this.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we did everything we need to do.
Yes,
Tomorrow
we
we'll get an update on the mice, and we'll do the God, Ann, I need your help again. The treat.
The greatest. What is it? Sam knows.
Some of the greatest treats the world has known.
But they're really not.
Something like that. I can't wait till
I'll
we
pull the audio and
yeah,
find the
yeah.
exact.
That should put it into perspective, though, when he tells people he has one of the brightest suns. Where his thinking is.
Yeah.
Who can make the sun shine? Sing that song.
Sam, make sure there's no other treats that he's forgetting. If he remembers some more treats, bring them in for
yes,
tomorrow.
absolutely. Talk to him.
This is one of the greatest colognes the world has ever seen. It's dog shit.
Oh, Sam.
I have a
No
feeling
wonder
Sam's-
you're like you are.
I have a feeling, though, Sam's dad has a bad side. We haven't hit it yet, but I don't know.
What kind of a bad side?
I don't know. I have a feeling he could go at any moment.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Like mean?
Well, I don't know
Ornery?
if it would be called mean, but I don't know. I'll leave it
see.
at that. Joe DeRosa, Comedy Central, 10:30 Friday night, the big special.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
very
sir.
good news for you, my friend.
Thank you, man. I hope everybody watches or TiVos it or DVRs it.
And we love you on the show.
Thanks, man. I love
Yes.
being here. You guys are great.
I'll.
Thank you.
I'm
to
speaking
have on
for a
the
lot
show.
of people. They really like you on the show.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
And Jimmy's got a lot of things going on.
I have
Caroline's
this weekend. I have a gig with Artie February 21st in Philadelphia at the Tower Theater. But more importantly, I have Caroline this weekend. So if you happen to be in town, hey, come
Hey.
on out.
Good club. Good fucking entertainment. Jimmy Norton.
Yeah, I have a whole special thing I do with animals now.
I thought it was like a song and dance thing.
Nah, that's the Thursday show.
impressions.
Friday I do the
Impressions,
animals.
It
right.
was impressions, I think.
Now you do an animal show?
I do a lot of impressions.
Cool.
Yes. So many impressions.
Yeah.
And the animals, it's funny.
You can't wait.
Yeah. I have fleas. I bring fleas on
Oh, that would
stage.
rule.
Flea circus.
You should do flea circus.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe, Mr. Jangle. Stupid.
And I have a small dove I bring on stage, and I heard it. What about I heard it with a pin?
Oh, that would hurt a little dove. It wouldn't kill him, but it would really hurt.
I nail its little dove feet to the stage with a pin. I yell racial epithets at it.
You gotta work sea monkeys into your show.
I actually had sea monkeys in a.
Someone's got to bring back the sea monkey.
I had them in a little jar, and I shook it up violently until there were pieces of sea monkey.
Yeah.
They're all knocked out.
No, I shook the sea monkeys violently in the jar until they busted apart.
Shooka.
All right.
Disappointing sea monkeys.
That's what you're supposed to do with a sea
brine
monkey.
shrimp.
And I have a kitten I bring up in
Bullshit me. They don't play.
I have a kitten I bring up in a box.
Yeah.
And then I have a contest. How hard can I throw a rock at it? It's me against me.
I hope you
Sam's
win.
back with a Sam's Dad update.
Oh, okay.
We got one of the treats wrong.
Oh.
The sardines are eaten in a sandwich, which apparently he puts thick
Two pieces of tarp.
thick slices of strong onion on the sardine sandwich.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He hates your mother. He wants to do things that make him where his breath is where you cannot speak to him.
Wow.
I have to say, I think I finally feel sorry for E-Rock. He's got to eat this tomorrow.
What kind of bread?
What kind of bread? Can you eat a...
It's got the facial hair and breath of a walrus.
Can you eat...
He likes fish that are thrown to him.
E-Rock, do you think you could muster down a sardine sandwich with strong onions?
Thickly sliced.
Thickly sliced?
Oh, God.
Anything else on that?
No, I mean, no, I think that...
No condiments or anything?
Any lubricants is like a
Well, the buttermilk
you
is the
know,
lubricant.
mayo.
That's way easier.
You wash it down with some buttermilk.
Yeah.
That's way easier, dude. Seriously, on bread and everything. That's way easier than just eating those fuckers right out of the can.
Oh, really?
You have to drink the juice, though. You have to drink the oil.
Yeah.
He drinks the oil.
As soon as you bite into the bread, as soon as you bite into the bread, you're thinking you're biting into a nice sandwich, and then you get to the sardines. I would challenge you and say it's worse.
But
I like sardines too, actually. I couldn't eat them with buttermilk.
What?
I've always enjoyed it. When I was a boy, my grandmother made sardines and crackers, saltines and sardines.
Called Sardine Jimmy.
So you'll eat some of the sardines tomorrow?
Nah, I don't eat them anymore because they're too
Tell me
fattening. No, they called me the Great Sardini, was my nickname, because I would do magic tricks with them.
So when it gets all dry,
yeah, I would yell "ta-da" and then step on them.
so when this whole thing gets dry and uncomfortable for E-Rock, he gets to wash it down with the buttermilk.
Oh, with some creamy buttermilk with saltines smashed up in there.
Jesus Christ, like a billy goat. That's what a billy goat eats.
And you got the pickle. And the pickles.
A dill pickle.
The dill pickle might be very inviting tomorrow for you.
Yeah, that's for like the real treat.
You're like, thank God I got to the
dill pickle. Dill pickle to get this shitty taste out of my mouth.
Dill pickle chaser.
Oh, God, again.
Oh, my God, I can't wait.
Thick slice of onion.
I would rather eat Star Jones's cunt.
Okay, fucking smell worse.
Wow. That's actually very similar, except it's chocolate milk, not buttermilk.
And E-Rock, if you behave, you can wash it down with some garlic butter sauce when you're done. When you're done, though.
One of the greatest treats the world has ever known, or something like that.
I'm going to say that all
I
day
know.
One of the greatest treats the world has ever seen. The world's
Yeah.
greatest treats. We have to replay
One
how
of the
he
world's
said it.
greatest. I know the way he worded it was
Because
perfect.
he meant it. He wasn't trying to be funny.
Of course he meant it.
God, your father in one phone call gave us way more entertainment than you ever have.
Ever.
Oh, come on.
Ever. Yeah.
I've
done
tried for
some
three plus years,
He
and it
was
took
good.
one call from Sam's dad.
What about all that
Trump his
good.
son?
Your
Vince
dad
McMahon
was like being raised by Willy Wonka. Just a land of wonder and treats.
That's right.
The snozberries taste like sardines. Raw potatoes. mashed
Sam is
into 'em.
half white, half Oompa.
Oh, man. I can't wait for tomorrow.
I know.
I gotta see
Be a
E-Rock
good
try to
one.
eat this shit.
Poor fucking E-Rock.
All right, we're going to leave you with the Christian Bale audio.
Yes, let's do
with
that.
all the curses for everybody, okay? Without us commenting, because we already commented about this. So we just play it for everybody. Yeah, it's enjoyable. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Joe
Later.
DeRosa.
Bye.
Thanks, man.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick. No, don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second. What the fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not? Yes, I am. Do I fucking walk around and rip down? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No. No. Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur. Look, G, you got fucking something to say to this prick? I didn't see it happen. Well, somebody should be fucking watching and keeping an eye on him. Fair enough. This is the second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that? Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake. Right, let's go again. Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again. And let's not have you fucking walking in. Can I have Tom put this on, please?
Hey, Tom Wardrobe, please. Let me have Tom Wardrobe.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable. Number of times you're strolling and fucking around in the background. I never had a DP behave like this. You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise.
What it is looking at the light.
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You don't shut up for a second, all right? I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go fucking trash your lights? Do you want me to fucking trash them? Then why are you trashing my scene?
I'm not trying to trash.
You are trashing my scene. You do it one more fucking time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm fucking serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set. Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't fucking get it.
I get it.
You might.
I get
he
it.
does not get it.
And good adjustments, okay? For real. Honestly, I get it. Walk for 5 seconds.
No, I don't need any fucking walking. He needs to stop walking.
I get that.
I ain't the one walking. Let's get Tom and put this back on. Let's go again. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally. Fucking ass.
There's a virus spreading in our area. Will it affect you? Find out on the next Opie and Anthony show.
The virus made my genitals rot off.
I don't really have the virus yet. I'm kind of itchy and stuff, but I don't really have the virus.
That virus you're always talking about.
El virus de Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony. Sirius 197. XM 202. The virus.